The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
And we are uncovering Britney Spears' secrets. Her new DVD and CD, Greatest Hits, My Prerogative, has alternate versions.
It's funny, I remember that being Bobby Brown's Greatest Hits CD.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Her new DVD and CD, Greatest Hits, My Prerogative, has alternate versions of her videos and uncut footage revealing sides of Britney you've never seen.
We've seen them all. It started, we saw them all right after she walked out the door of the Mickey Mouse Club. Come on.
Uncut
sides
footage
we've never
revealing
seen.
sides of Britney you've never seen.
Right.
In stores November 9th. You wonder how Britney's getting by? Well, she sold more than 55 million records since her debut in 1999. And she just got back from her South...
Not bad for trailer trash, Terry. That's the going rate. That's the record.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
That's real good.
It'll take a long time for somebody from the trailer parks to top that one.
Million records since her debut in 1999.
55 million?
And she just got back from her South Pacific honeymoon with Kevin Federline. The couple arrived back in Southern California yesterday.
That's very nice.
That's a little trip to Fiji.
Also back from a honeymoon. This guy!
Good morning. It's John. I'm on a campaign trail right now.
Oh,
and
jeez.
I'm wandering around the neighborhood of the city of Kent, Washington, and I've been knocking on doors all morning.
Don't do it.
Trying to figure out who would vote for Kerry or Bush.
Okay, you know what, John? Go back to sleep. All right? No one wants to hear their door being knocked on by you. Not to mention, at any time of the day, not to mention this time of the day, Terry.
No kidding.
All right?
Little too early.
Well,
John.
would you like to hear me knocking this
No!
participant's door?
There's nothing I would like to hear less. All right? Go back to bed.
I haven't asleep yet.
Yeah, go to bed then. It's time to go to sleep.
Go to bed until I get the final answer between Kerry and Bush and all the rest of the campaigning bitches out here.
John is going to get you the exit polls. He's going to get you that presidential election poll better than anyone, Terry. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. When it comes to the Bushes and the Johns, John's your man.
Are you a Republican team, man?
That's right. Sure.
Yeah, well, you ever seen damn Jimmy Fed Women? He's a Democrat because he can't go no more than the D-I-C.
Well, that's saying it all. There's no doubt about it.
Wow.
I agree.
I don't know what he said.
Sure.
But I have no doubt he just said it all. John is, from what Jimmy Fred is telling me, before I even began this segment, Terry, he is actually not lying. He's actually going door to door and he's knocking on people's doors, asking them who they're going to vote for, and he thinks we want him to do it. He thinks we, send him on assignment.
I don't
John,
believe you ever said that.
Go home.
That's your assignment.
I can't make this clearer than ever. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, T-Man. You know what? I saw by two freaking possible contestants of the John Kerry and the Bush campaign. I've knocked on one door, and this is what she had to say.
Jeez, he's got it on tape.
Got it recorded.
He's got major high-tech recording devices, Terry. That's one thing about John.
I took over your studio because you seem to want to come back to work because your in vitro little babies just popped out. JD couldn't be there for you. You couldn't be there for him. So you know what?
He does have a knack of speaking the truth, Terry. It's amazing. I really still don't know what he's saying.
Terry has some smart brains, unlike you or
right, I have the dumb brains. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Well, that lady
That's what they said when the kids got in vitro. They popped out.
No, that was just what you said when you knocked on the door and asked her if she was voting for John Kerry. That's all you gotta do is slip up once and no one will vote for Mr. Kerry, Senator Kerry, Terry. It's a damn shame. John, go home. Are you home now?
No, I'm running down the street. Can't you hear me halfway out of breath?
Okay.
You're not saying that T-Man approved this message, are you?
No, I'm not.
It's approved by the Jimmy Fred Women Foundation.
Okay, yes, the Jimmy Fund. There you go.
Boy, the
Terrific.
triangle of love continues.
Oh, doesn't it?
John, Jimmy Fred.
Jimmy Fred, you spend your time talking with him this morning. He's too much. Too much. Too much.
Wow.
You know.
Whatever.
I just realized, Terry.
Huh?
I think that guy's a weirdo.
No. Come on.
I think it may be something to that, Terry. I don't know why I didn't see it all along. It's a shame.
The T-Man.
This will be the high point of my day. It's all downhill from here.
You're listening to The T-Man Show on Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Cube 93. The T-Man Show. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Romance tops tonight's ET download.
Oh!
When you watched the Red Sox clinch it last night, you also saw Jimmy Fallon clinch and kiss Drew Barrymore.
No, Dave, you saw that if you watched Game 4 of the World Series with the Red Sox celebrating the first World Series in 86 years. You saw they focused in on a couple kissing there on the mound.
Right.
And I was wondering, why are they giving them so much time?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't recognize Drew Barrymore. I didn't notice that was her. I didn't recognize Jimmy Fallon. But now it all makes sense.
There you go.
They were shooting a movie. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that almost lame? Here they are, winning their first World Series in 86 years, and 2 feet away, right there on the mound. Ah, they're filming a movie. Take 2!
Yeah, no joke.
That doesn't seem like they'd allow that.
Yeah, we missed the shot. We're going to have the batter hit the ball to the pitcher again, please. Can we get everyone back in position?
Yeah, that does seem really
That's
weird.
It diminishes. I'm sorry. It just seems really beyond bizarre.
What would have happened if they had lost? I mean, what? Hey, can you guys act
Terry,
enthusiastic?
Rewrites.
Yeah, joke.
I don't know.
It's now a movie about the Cardinals.
They're sitting around waiting to shoot a movie when the big moment happens. They better get it in one take. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going to be interesting when the movie comes out to relive the moment that was.
It's a clever way to get tickets, though. Hey, we're shooting a movie.
Because, Terry,
Put us on the field.
it's a Red Sox nation, whether you want to accept it or not.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Don't you know it?
Okay.
Yes. Ticker tape parade all over the world happens this weekend.
Well, the curse, it's gone.
It's always nice when a curse is lifted,
Yeah, it is.
but there are so many others all around us.
So we've moved away from the Rhythm Nation?
Yes, we are a part of a Red Sox nation, Stephen. Sing it. Go ahead. Don't hold back. Don't be shy.
We are a part of a Rhythm Nation.
No. Sing the new version, Stephen. Come on. You're the 80s singer to the stars, as everyone's heard in all your famous promos. So,
I know, those are great.
why don't you change the words and give it a rip? Go ahead there.
We are a part of a Red Sox Nation.
Oh, just give it a rip. That's right. It's very well done, Stephen.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah, she really captured the essence of Janet better than any guy I've ever met.
Yeah,
Not really.
I'd love to see the moves, the Janet Jackson moves that you have.
Oh, you don't want to see them.
He's got the knee pads and the tight jeans.
Ah.
They're hot. That's all I can say.
As a Red Sox fan, and apparently there are tons of them back in that northeast area of this country, wouldn't you be kind of like, get off our field?
Absolutely.
Man, we're celebrating the first championship like ever. And you're sitting there filming a movie? Get your stupid ass off.
Yep. Give us our own time. Leave us alone. Yeah, very bizarre.
That's what it's about now, Terry.
Yeah.
It's all about the box office.
Money, money, money.
What else is going on, Terry? What else is happening? Can't even have a pure moment like after 86 years of waiting. The Red Sox actually just celebrating and everything's just seeming like it's on the level. Now you have 2 fake kissers filming a movie on the mound.
Key grip running out there.
Right, the best boy. Making sure the shot is perfect.
Right.
It's not about just the purity of the game anymore, Terry.
No.
Pedro Martinez holding the mic boom. Who's your daddy now, huh?
Yes. I'm sure that's in the script somewhere.
All right.
Good thought there, Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as good as you singing Red Sox Nation.
Right.
But close enough.
Right.
Yes, what else now, Terry? What else is going on?
Got some news for you about Nick Lachey. He could be in some hot water with his wife, Jessica Simpson, because apparently, rumor has it.
I love apparentlys and rumor has it, Terry. Wow. Because apparentlys and rumor has it always leads to fun speculation.
How about allegedly?
Yes.
He allegedly.
Allegedly, apparently, rumor has it what, Terry?
He allegedly cheated on her with a porn star.
I knew it was only a matter of time. I knew he couldn't be as good as he portrayed himself, Terry. They never are.
Honeymoon's over.
And her name is Jessica as well.
We're not newlyweds anymore, bitch.
But it's Jessica James.
Jessica James, a porn star?
Yes.
Actually, not Jessie Jane.
No.
I've heard of Jessie Jane, Terry, the porn star, as you know. But this is Jessica James.
Yes.
How does she spell James, with a Y?
Yes. Jaymes.
They always do.
Do they?
So, can we get a picture? Can we work on that? You know, this is one thing I can usually count on the Riemann for.
Yeah, he's right there.
Pictures of porn stars usually come out pretty quick.
Yeah, I bet.
Jessica James, please. Looking for Jessica James.
Now, I'm going to tell you that she, you know, of course, is denying that any kind of...
I mean, of course. She's denying that there was anything going on between her and Nick Lachey.
She says he was a good boy. He did put some money on me, so on. And he was pretty innocent.
She was paid off. When these women get paid off, Terry, when anyone gets paid off, they shut up. Give me the money. I won't talk. We learned that from stupid Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, that's true.
Big pussy, I'm going to fight this tooth and nail. I'm going to fight this to the end. Nah, too embarrassing. Here's $500 million.
Well, you fought it. This is the end.
We'll get into this later. Trust me.
Okay.
This big settlement. We'll talk about that. I need more time. But right now we're talking about Nick Lachey's porn star, and that's
Jessica James.
Yes. All right. Here are the pictures. Did I tell you they'd be here in a couple of seconds?
He's dialed in.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
compared to Jessica Simpson.
You can find this in any club and see. Well, maybe not this one.
Boy,
No,
how
this
does
is
she bend
nice.
like that?
Actually,
Is that
this
a
is
good one?
nice. Yeah, I like this one.
Can I just tell you, too, that Larry Flint is going to name her the Hustler Honey of the Year?
Hustler. People are still buying Hustler, Terry.
Apparently they
With all the porn available on the internet, people are actually going out to newsstands and buying a Hustler magazine.
Guess so.
Then they got to wait like a month for the next one to come out, and they're sitting there turning the pages. Are you telling me people are still buying magazines?
Yes, I am.
Pornographic magazines are still being purchased.
Yes.
When all you got to do is go to Kazaa. There are millions and millions of these sites.
I know.
And there are people out there still going, only 17 more days to the next Hustler. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, make the clock move faster, Lord. You telling me there are guys out there like that, Terry?
Yes, I am. 'Cause not everybody, does have a computer, so they got.
So that's why everyone's lining up at Kinko's to see the porn sites. What do you think they're there for, Terry? To make copies?
Sure.
No. Why do you think people go to the public library? To download porn.
Well, they get in trouble doing that.
Yeah, they do, but they still do it.
Yeah, they don't even have books there anymore, do they?
Right. I recognize that not everyone has a computer. Most people do nowadays.
I know.
And what do you think people are getting computers for? You think people need to do their taxes all year round? No.
Just for porn.
They go to H&R Block and they download porn.
So what will you be using this computer for, sir?
That's why I'm wondering how long Hustler has left. You're telling me people are still buying Hustler?
I am.
All right.
She's going to be named Hustler Honey of the Year.
Hustler Honey of the Year.
Yes.
She's Jessica James.
She is.
And she and Nick Lachey apparently may have allegedly, supposedly, rumor has it, did something at whose bachelor party was it?
It was a sound engineer by the name of Sean Sullivan.
Oh, he's a wild child, Terry.
Yeah,
and,
no.
Sean Sullivan had a bachelor party.
Yes.
Is he a sound engineer for the show Newlyweds?
It just says sound engineer by the name of
Well,
Sean
how many
Sullivan.
sound engineers? Well, he's in the music business,
studio,
barely.
Yeah.
So, all right, he went to a sound engineer's bachelor party, and allegedly, supposedly, apparently, rumor has it,
We've been hearing.
he did something. This just didn't cross the wires. He did something with a porn star who was there.
Yes.
If there's a porn star at this bachelor party, she's doing something with Nick Lachey.
Well, she claims
too, probably.
that she was hired to perform in a girl-on-girl sex show.
Mm-hmm. That's how it starts, Terry.
What? They brought
Then
lots
they
of
did
toys.
something, and to shut her up, he gave her the 4-inch settlement. Paid her off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Paid her off and schlong.
She said
The best way.
She said that everybody had a really good time. And
Love making that drop-off payment.
Hopefully, got a receipt because now everybody knows.
Wow.
Whoa.
So Jessica Simpson is hearing about this, and I'm sure is perfectly understanding,
Sure she is.
given her Texas upbringing and her church-going ways. Now, what news source is apparently, reportedly, allegedly, supposedly, rumor has it reporting this, Terry?
I have 3 news sources for you.
Wow, there are 3 different sources that are allegedly, supposedly...
rumor has it.
Rumor has it. Oh, I can't remember all of them.
The Star.
The Star is saying this happened.
The National Enquirer.
The National Enquirer.
Yes. And the New York Post.
Oh, the New York
page
Post.
6. Yes.
They're page 6.
Yes, which is the big gossip.
I'm familiar with page 6, Terry.
So, yeah.
Yes.
3 sources.
It's right before page 7.
Wow.
And it is hot. All right, now.
Yes.
Is there any more details? That allegedly, supposedly, apparently, rumor has it, Nick Lachey and this porn star, Jessica James, is there any more details on what they may or may not have done, Terry?
Well, like I said, she's claiming that he was.
Because look what she's doing in this picture.
I'd like to, but you've been hogging
This
this
is
the whole
not. This is not allegedly, supposedly, apparently.
No.
This
Hot
is.
Shot's waiting for the pictures, and you're still hanging on
This is
to
a
them.
nice, good old American black and white photo.
Pretty clear what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's expecting a furniture delivery.
Allegedly, supposedly, apparently, she is having quite the moment here.
By the way, she's starred in movies like If These Hips Could Talk,
That's the name of the
of one of her movies.
movie of
Jessica
choice that is her claim to fame.
I guess
If these hips could talk.
Yes.
Oh, they are, baby. They're talking. Don't worry. They're talking.
She frolicked with the other woman on a rug in the living room. Then the pair later moved upstairs to continue the fun in a bedroom in full view of Lachey and his pals.
Okay, but did he ever have a private moment or a intimate moment with her of any sort?
She doesn't go into saying...
She claims they did nothing.
Yeah, she claims the only thing that he did was, like, put a few dollar bills on him.
Well, that's a shame in itself. The dude's making money hand over fist thanks to his wife, and he can't even splurge on porn stars when they're there to put they're there to create income for their livelihood, for their life, for their families, and he can't put, like, 10s or 20s down. He's putting singles out. That's a crime in itself. Arrest that man.
She does say that there were toys used and naughty actions going on.
So who's saying that they did something more? Who's saying that what he did was an absolute, utter violation of his marriage?
These 3, the Star, National Enquirer.
Yeah, but what are they saying he did? Just watched a little porn show? Big deal.
Yeah. Well, but they're saying that Jessica's going to be pretty upset about that, and
I
they're
think
just
what they have to be
implying
intimating and implying, yes, is that he did more.
But
More than more.
But
More than more.
Miss James.
And lest we forget, there's a possibility that he even did more.
But Miss James, claims that
They did nothing?
she's
That would be a
trying to
violation
protect
of
him,
his marriage.
course.
Yes. She wants to see him again. He's got a hit TV show.
He's got more.
And she says the next time I see him, we'll do nothing again.
And then he's calling right now. Bill O'Reilly fashion. I can't wait to do more with you. I can't wait to do nothing again.
Right.
You're not taping this, are you?
You give really good nothing.
You want to see these pictures, don't you?
God, he's like ready to jump over the console.
See, I know once I give them to you, I'm never going to get them back.
Probably true.
Why don't you have the Riemann just print out more?
Yeah, why don't you get Raven to print out more for you? Print out a whole set for me.
Shove me down the front of my sweater.
A set for everyone.
This one you got to see, dude. This one is...
Are you really going to give it over to
This
him?
one is worth top dollar. This one, if you're Nick Lachey, you go running to the back machine and you take as much as they'll let you withdraw. All right? Tell me I'm wrong.
Wow.
I'm never going to get that back now, Terry.
No,
Thanks
you
a lot.
won't. Well, I said have the Riemann make more copies.
Raven is too busy drooling in front of the screen there. He can't hear us.
So, since you've seen this lovely lady,
More.
yeah.
How do you like it? How do you like it? What's it? Okay.
So is Jessica Simpson and Jessica James pretty equal as far as
Well, they're totally different, Terry.
Well,
First of all, this Jessica James is
dirty and nasty?
well, dirty and nasty, which I guarantee you, Jessica Simpson has the utmost potential to be. I don't know if she'll ever walk into that arena of the sexual world, but she has it in her somewhere deep inside to become dirty and nasty.
Dirty and nasty, oh yeah!
Oh, just Federico. Now, they, as far as looks,
Right.
are pretty opposite because, first off, very blatantly, you can see that she, Jessica James, has dark as night black hair, and obviously Jessica Simpson does not.
Right.
So that in itself is a complete change from what he's used to, which is what every married man needs from time to time. Did I say that out loud? Oh,
Yeah.
He's not into blonde chicks.
Go buy a few wigs.
I'm sure that'll make her happy, because nothing actually makes you happy when you see another woman and you're making references to what your boyfriend or husband or significant other may or may not have done.
Right.
But, hey, she's seeing a woman that he's allegedly done something that could be a minor, could be a major violation with, and she looks nothing like her. So now she's thinking, I'm not even your type. I'm running away with Kermit. Didn't you do those Muppets commercials? All right, never mind. Anyhow.
Yeah, for the pizza.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. I knew it. He was looking for that, wasn't he?
Can I have the picture, please? Wow.
So, but are they on equal, I mean, equally as...
Jessica Simpson is actually a better-looking woman,
Really?
Terry.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. No doubt about it.
Gotcha.
But you know what? She's the same-looking woman every night over the past 2 years. Every single night with Nick Lachey, singer to the stars.
No.
He comes home. The same great-looking woman is there to greet him.
Her talking about her stinky butt. Not really so cute anymore.
That
on, you know what
stinky
tuna
butt
is.
doesn't smell so good after all, does it, Nick?
No, not funny, not cute.
Not when you're in the presence of a porn star! Oh! Oh, I like it! Yes.
Now, is Jessica Simpson feeling insecure like the next time her and Nick have a lovemaking session and he screams out Jessica?
Wow.
Is he thinking... Is she thinking, is he calling my name for me, or is he...
Well, it's when he screams out Harriet that you'll have no confusion, Terry. Yes. Yes, I said Harriet, and don't ask me why, Terry. Because he likes the old-school porn stars as well. And there was a Harriet back in the 40s, Terry,
Really?
who blew the men's socks off.
Oh, more than that, too.
Good old Harriet.
Man, I got people on the phone line saying, lay off Nick Lachey. What is he?
Really?
And they're men. What? He's the untouchable?
No.
Is he every what? Is there some kind of thing in the homosexual world that men love Nick Lachey?
Maybe so.
You're on the air.
Yeah, man, I'm just saying that.
You can't say that on the air, sir. You know that. You can't say that word.
I mean, even Jessica Simpson's his wife and stuff, I mean, she looks like she could be a total prude in bed, and the guy needs a wife to get freaky, man. If she can't satisfy him in the bedroom like he needs, then he's going to go out and look.
Yeah, Jessica may not agree with that philosophy. All right? I'm not sitting here condemning Nick Lachey for going to a bachelor party and having fun. I'm just liking the idea that this is some turmoil in their world now.
They're on the rocks.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall listening to their conversations in that house now. We were a fly on the wall for the past 2 seasons.
Right.
I don't remember too many conversations like this. I don't know if the camera's going to be rolling for this one. I think we'd have to use our imaginations this time around as to what Jessica may be saying to Nick Lachey about this bachelor party that he went to.
God, he's getting harassed.
It almost would probably, if I'm her, all right, and I speak for all women, Terry.
Yes.
So I can get in her mind and tell you what she's thinking.
Yes.
It almost makes her angrier to hear that this porn star is defending him. Some sleazy ass, I'm thinking like her, some sleazy ass porn star's coming to your aid during this time. She's on your side, Nikki. Where you going, Nikki? Yeah. Where you running? I'm not that scary, am I, Nikki?
And she is calling him Nikki.
If you're Jessica Simpson, do you want to hear this porn star came out and defended Nick Lachey? You almost want to hear her suggesting he did wrong. Yeah. Oh, you guys are like a team now? You're on the same page, are you, Nikki? You can't win in this situation.
No, you can't.
It's basically the bottom line.
I know.
She's on your side. She defends you. All of a sudden, you and her are in sync, aren't you? You always wanted to be in sync, didn't you, Nick? You always longed to be in sync.
That would sting. That probably stings more than anything.
Yeah, that's a cheap shot there, Jessica. Well, I can tell you how these conversations are going, Terry. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is my gift. I know what people are thinking and how they react. I understand what goes on in people's minds, and I can tell you the fights they're having right now.
Think she'll ever let him out of her sight again?
They're not pretty.
No,
And Nick's saying to himself, I wish I did even more with that slut.
I wish I gave it to her like this. Like
but I didn't because I thought of you at the last minute, you bitch. He's not saying that out loud, by the way.
No, it's in his head.
He's just saying that in the head, supposed head that he has on his shoulders.
Right.
Supposed.
While they're fighting and she's screaming at him. These are the thoughts that he's thinking but not saying aloud.
Right.
All those things that I said, she was saying, oh, they were coming out of her mouth. Trust me.
Oh, yeah, I believe you.
And wait till she prints out these pictures and sees picture number 3 here. Picture number 3.
Wow.
You should email them to her.
Yeah, here you go.
I don't think I have to, Stephen. I think they're life-size and plastered over their bed right now.
Guess he won't be going out with the fellas anytime soon, will he?
I think those privileges may be over.
Yeah.
The T-Man.
No, I will not hide in the fruit cellar. You think I'm fruity, huh?
Hit music station.
Cube 93. The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
See, John John's complaining that the cops are at his house now.
Yeah?
And he wants us to help him.
Well,
Did I make it clear that he should not be knocking on any doors, that he was not our election day man on the street, even though he claimed he was?
you did.
Did I tell him to go back to bed?
You did.
He wants to be involved in our election day coverage, which, in really any capacity, I don't see him having any part in anything we're going to be doing on election day, Terry.
Uh-huh.
What he can do if he wants to do something, well, although he can't do anything now because the cops have him, like, face down to the floor, is he can learn a new election day national anthem as provided by South Park, Terry.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
That's something, if he learns every word, then maybe we'll start to include him in election day stuff. But the fact that John is interested in taking part in election day just shows you how everybody on the face of the earth right now is tuned into this election. Does that seal the deal or what? John can't think of anything but the election?
I know.
Need I say more?
Vote or die, mother, vote or die. Rock the vote or else I'm gonna stick a knife through your eye.
Oh, Stephen, have you watched the season premiere of South Park yet?
I haven't, no.
What a shocker. Too busy watching the Fox News channel, huh?
Democracy is founded on one simple rule.
What's that?
Get out there and vote or I will kill.
That's what I thought!
Yeah, I said vote, bitch, or I will kill you. Vote or die, mother, vote or die. Can't run from a 38, go ahead and try. Vote or die.
Okay, the fact that
Vote or die.
the fact that Jimmy Fred Riemann is dancing to the song in his little studio makes it
my God.
now to the point where I really have no interest in the song anymore.
Oh,
Screwed it up
he
for everyone.
ruined
All
it,
right,
didn't
he has
he?
to ruin it for everyone with his little hands in the air and waving away. Oh, jeez.
He's such a good dancer.
Of course. Right, yeah. That's what he wants to show everyone any chance he can get. What a great dancer he
That's
is.
right.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Bitch, or I will kill you.
You're a great dancer, right?
Yes.
All right. Did you have to ruin that song for everybody?
I didn't try to ruin it. You're the only one who can actually see me. Everyone else is back.
Yeah, that's a damn shame about this, the way this studio is configured, Terry. That you guys have your back to him, but I can see him at all times through the glass.
Well, it's good for us.
See,
then.
luckily for you, you get to stare at me.
That's right.
And my beauty all the time, Terry.
And you dance so
I
well.
am facing you guys and him.
Wow.
Vote, bitch, or I will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
That's good you don't see my dancing, man.
Is there any wonder why we put him in his own studio years ago, Terry?
Should be able to hear the rumble of the floor, though.
Now, John, if he wasn't being thrown in a...
We do.
If John wasn't being thrown in a squad car right now, he might be interested in hearing about this email that just came into the station that I'm now being handed, Terry.
What's that?
It's written by a man who, the from line says, after the colon, Christopher Ian Sterling.
Really?
Ooh, wow.
Are you familiar with this character, Terry?
I
Do you
think
know that is the pen name for who, Terry?
That would be a gay phone operator.
That'd be gay phone operator last we checked.
Yes.
Interesting
Yes.
that he included that from line as Christopher Ian Sterling. Does he hate when we do that?
Probably.
Well, then why did he send an email that says that if he doesn't want us to read it on the air?
That's not even his real last name anyway.
He changed his last name because he hates his pappy so much that he felt this was the last way to stick it to him.
I forgot about that. That's right.
You know, he's Sterling.
Yes.
It's even gayer.
He's like silver. Sterling is not his given name.
Right.
He went to the courthouse and he legally changed his name in an effort to separate himself from the family that he feels separated themselves from him when he announced
So when he has
that he was a homo. Yeah, Stephen.
Well, when he has a son, I mean, you know.
His son, if he has a gay relationship type son kind of adoption thing happening in his future,
Right.
which, hey, I'm sure is something he's interested in, and I hope one day that happens for him, his son would probably have the last name of Sterling.
It's weird that he was so motivated to do that. I mean, you could barely get the guy to put on pants on the weekends.
But
he's
boy,
gonna
he
go down
wanted
the
to
courthouse.
change his
Yeah.
name.
Well, these could have been Back in the Future Farmer days for all we know.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyhow, well, unless Gay, of course, meets his soulmate one day and decides that he can't be anything but the girlfriend in the relationship and takes the soulmate's name, his last name, whoever that guy who hasn't revealed himself to gay phone operator in this world of ours, whoever he turns out to be, maybe Gay decides to eliminate the name Sterling eventually and go with that, what I'm sure will be a strapping homosexual man's name, Terry.
Christopher Ian Bunda.
Could be, Stephen. Could very well be. Nice prediction. Have you been hanging out with the Fearless Forecaster? Because that almost sounds like it came from the great one, Terry.
The Fearless Forecaster.
No, don't get excited, ladies and gentlemen. He's not here. Anyhow, well, there's nothing to predict, Terry.
Right.
Like what? UW's going to win this weekend? Come on. The University of Washington, by the way, I read a stat recently. Where did I hear this stat? Did you tell me this stat?
I think I did.
Yes. They're the only team in Division I football, Terry, that has not covered a point spread this year.
Really?
Yes.
That's
The only
very,
team-
very, very hard to believe.
Well,
I know they haven't, but
that
I mean,
doesn't
it seems like that
mean-
there aren't other teams that wouldn't have done it.
well, you're thinking, well, there are a lot of lousy teams. That doesn't mean they're the
Right, no,
worst
I
team
know.
in Division I football.
No,
But
I know.
They create point spreads to try to make the games even, no matter how good or bad a football team you are.
No, I realize how that works.
And the University of Washington has continuously disappointed the Vegas bettors. They have not covered one point spread. Austin P., Bethune-Cookman cover point spreads, Terry.
Wow.
How many? There are over 100 teams in Division I football last I checked. Well over 100, Terry.
117.
Man.
And the only team in Division I football to come out on the wrong side of the point spread week in and week out all college football season long is the University of Washington.
Not this weekend, baby.
The big dog has crumbled, finally.
If you would have put $50 at the beginning of the season on the point spread against the University of Washington and let it ride, figure out for me, it's probably in the thousands of how much money you'd have now. It's definitely in the thousands. To what capacity, I don't know, Terry.
Jeez.
But if you put $50 on the other team with the points or taking the points against the University of Washington and just let it ride all year long, you turn that $50 into what?
Like $6,000 right around there.
$6,000.
Wow. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I wish I would have gone that way instead
I
of the
know,
way I went.
Who would have the guts to just keep doubling it? Let it ride again. No way.
Well, this weekend, they are 20-point underdogs
Oh, man.
against Oregon in Oregon. So if they lose by 21 or more, then the streak continues.
And it goes on.
Yeah, the streak probably goes back to last year, too.
Man.
Seems like they never do it.
How about them dogs?
Terry's loving this because she claims that she went to Wazoo. Anyhow.
Still yet to be seen, huh?
Granted, I mean,
Yeah, but see, they're
Wazoo-
more excited that the Huskies have a bad season than if their team has a good season. That's what's wrong.
As
with the
I
whole system.
said,
Oh, easy.
we
Well, no,
got
it's true.
We got an email from Christopher Ian Sterling.
Yes.
That says the following. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Jeez.
I deserve to be moved up on the dysfunctional family list. First off, I've been participating now more than ever, and I'm doing a damn good job of it.
Okay.
It's great that he's a self-evaluator of his performances on the air through his phone calls to the program, which have been over the past, maybe 10 days on a consistent basis. Now, does 10 days a consistent basis make? I don't know. But we can't deny that for some reason he started calling regularly again over the past 10 days, kind of like he did in the old days when he couldn't find a job or didn't care to. That's not where the email ends, though.
Oh.
So let me recap here. Hey, guys, I deserve, and he has to say that in that way, I'm sure. Hey, guys, I deserve to be moved up on the dysfunctional family list. And it's interesting that he brings that up because we haven't addressed the dysfunctional family list in some time, Terry.
Right.
So sometime between now and the end of the year, there has to be a reshuffling of your family, Terry.
Wow.
That's right. Hey, guys.
Get the focus group together.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Well, the focus group loves to come together for Christmas cookies and a reevaluation of the family, so I'm sure that'll happen. Hey, guys. I deserve to be moved up on the dysfunctional family list. First off, I've been participating more than ever and doing a damn good job of it.
Well, he did have a breakdown, so.
And second of all, I've been at my job over 6 months now. I surpassed your little over-under bet.
Oh.
And for that reason alone, I deserve to be moved up on the list. Why? Because he's a working man who actually goes out and does a job now?
Yeah, we're rewarding people for things they should do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6 months, though, that's great.
6 months is nice, Terry.
It is.
He's been somewhat responsible, which we may or probably wouldn't have been able to predict to this capacity.
Right.
He must like this job to some degree, even though he doesn't admit that. But for these are the reasons, and these are the only two reasons he gives us for why he immediately needs to be moved up on the list. What are you typing there, Steven? I hear you typing in your studio upstairs. Are you emailing K-Phone operator right now?
No, I was just...
I can guarantee you're doing something like that. Either that or it's got to be worse. Either that or it's got to be that Jesse James.
No, I was going to the dysfunctional family list to see what place he was.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Isn't he
Steven,
like 20 or something?
if you don't remember...
It wasn't on the top of my head, no.
He was shifted in a big fashion right on down that list. I mean, he took a meteoric fall,
Yes,
if there
he
is
did.
such a thing, from a top fiver
Yeah.
to the very, very bottom of your top 20, if I remember. As a matter of fact, he had, if you recall, he had a major breakdown. We have the audio, if I'm not mistaken here. He had a major breakdown last time we did the reshuffling of the dysfunctional family list, Terry. If you remember, when he learned that he was moved to number 20, I think the man lost it.
It's like Humpty Dumpty.
Mm-hmm.
Had a great fall.
In more way than one.
Yeah.
But he didn't break.
Well.
So if I may, ladies and gentlemen, and Stephen, with your assistance, can we please have a T-Man in the morning? A flashback!
I dedicated my life for 6.5 years to this show, and the first time that I put my needs in front of the damn show,
Oh, jeez.
this is how you reward me.
All right, so here we are now. I'm back live, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, live. Wow, here we are.
You have a sound effect for back live, Stephen? Oh, jeez. Here I am now, ladies and gentlemen, back live, making sure you're aware that this was about, when was this? About 6 months ago? 5 months ago?
Yeah, maybe like 5.
4 months ago?
Who knows?
Whatever it was. He was moved down to officially, what number is he at right now there, Jimmy Fred?
17.
Oh, 17.
Wow.
So he's
not
not,
too bad.
not as bad as we thought. I thought he was moved to number 20.
I did too.
But the focus group still saw it within their powers to keep him at number 17, which I think was pretty generous.
But still, that's a pretty low number.
And when he learned that he had been shuffled downward to number 17, again, he had this breakdown as we again flash back.
I dedicated my life for 6.5 years to this show, and the first time that I put my needs in front of the damn show, this is how you reward me. I've done everything I've been asked to do, everything I can do, and you
Did he say the F word?
So, yeah, he's a little upset.
That woke you up, T-Man?
Yeah, okay.
You had your head down on the counter.
Has gay phone operator ever said the F word on the show before, Terry?
Not that I recall.
That's
And
a
he
big
is
day for
going
the show.
to work, and he's right.
Yeah, you know that it all comes down to participation. It all comes down to contributions, and you have given us none of that.
That's not the point. You know what? You bitch and moan about damn loyalty. Why don't you show loyalty back to the people who do everything they can for you? Here's my fact ass.
What was that?
I don't know what he said there. I think there was something in the Arabic.
He's having a breakdown.
And it took our sound technicians, Terry. We're back now live, Stephen. Right. It took our sound technicians many an hour to realize that what was said in that final breakdown moment was... Kiss my fat gay ass, Terry.
They also played it backwards, and if you do that, it says health food is Satan.
Right. Health food is Satan backwards. Right. Kiss my black gay ass. Oh, no. Kiss my fat gay... That'd be even better. Kiss my fat gay ass.
Yes.
Forwards, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
So, knowing that that is a mere, 4 months old, and he has the audacity, he has the stones... He's got the balls. Oh, just testosterone shots.
Yeah.
To write into us
Bigger than ever.
and say that he deserves to be moved up on the dysfunctional family list when I'm supposed to kiss his black gay ass.
Black gay ass.
And that's what he really expects us to present to the focus groups?
Yes.
Well, that is gall.
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Good morning.
What's the meaning behind this email?
I want to be moved up on the list.
I got that part of it, Gay. How dare you?
Don't say how dare me.
After that display that we just flashed back to?
No.
Stephen, that we just flashed back to? How dare you write an email a mere 4 months later saying you deserve to be moved back up on the list?
How dare you ask me that?
If we present this kind of thought to the focus groups, they'll spit the smorgasbord that we provide for them back in our faces while they're considering who needs to be moved up and moved down.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No,
you think Terry looks good with corned beef all over her face?
Not pretty.
No, but if
you think Pasty Dave looks all good with potato salad all over his chin? Or maybe he does.
Wait till noon, he'll have that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to let me finish?
Go ahead.
If you prevented...
You think Jimmy Fred Raven looks good? Oh, no.
You can't expect to move above Areola, I mean, with all she does.
Oh, dear.
Well, the fact that my left sock is number 12.
Wow.
I mean,
well, let me tell you, the contributions that come from your left sock are endless.
Funny every day, huh?
Oh, dear. Gay. You wanted to say something. The floor is yours. Just not very secure. Go ahead.
You say, how do I have the gall to ask that?
That's right. No, I said it like this. How do you have the gall to ask for this?
Yeah, well, you present the pathetic drunk to the focus group and torment me with all the crap he does. He gets moved up and rewarded every time, and I get dropped down to 17.
This pathetic drunk that you call him is a regular participator to this show.
No, he's not.
He's willing to be arrested
No, he's
for
not.
this show.
He's not anymore.
Oh, is it me? Are you talking about?
That's right. He comes to work every day.
In his sweats.
That's right.
And his skull cap.
Gay.
What?
Yes, you have put in contributions over the past 10 days, and it's nice to have you back on a grand scale, so to speak.
Well, I can finally get on one.
So don't think we don't like and enjoy the fact that you have made it such that you can participate with the program again, and you can still put in a hard day's work and whatever else you're putting in hard. So, don't think that that is overlooked, all right? But as far as moving back up on the dysfunctional family list because you've been calling for the past week and a half is a little bit of an overstep, don't you think?
It's also the fact that I've been at my job over 6 months. I'm not saying I should be rewarded for having a job because everybody should have one. But you guys are the ones that set up the over-under and made a big deal about it and saying I was going to fail. Well, I haven't.
Well, and I have paid for that. I've lost a lot of funding because of that that over-under that I said.
Oh, yeah. How much did you lose?
I lost,
how much?
Jaden's first meal is already out the window. All right? Gay. Do you have your radio on in the background?
It's in my bathroom.
He wants to be moved all the way up the list, and he has his radio blaring in the background.
In the bathroom.
He's getting ready to take that shower. Oh, you already took your morning shower.
Yes.
Did you lay back down?
And it's not blaring in the background. It's very loud.
Well, we can hear it.
We can hear it, yes.
Yeah.
Did you scream in ecstasy when you put the herbal essence through your hair?
Yeah.
Why don't you go turn off the shower radio, all right?
Are you going to move me up on the list?
No.
Why?
Why don't you move your ass over to the shower radio and turn that off? All right, it's very distracting to me. I don't know if anyone else could hear it, but I can.
Sure can.
You got to know that asking to be moved up is the worst thing to do.
We've made him move, Terry. There's the sounds of Gay moving.
It's off, okay?
Okay, Gay, I'll tell you what. Hey, I don't ever consider myself, even though, hey, the name of the show is as it is, I don't consider myself the final word, the judge and jury. Okay, yes, I do. I am more than willing to keep it a democratic process and will turn it over to the listeners. If you want to take a lightning poll as to whether you really deserve to be moved up the dysfunctional family list and why this means so much to you is always beyond me. But if you want us to turn it over to the listeners' decision, we can.
Sure.
You don't want that, Kay.
Why? I can't be moved down much lower.
Oh, you can.
There's 3 more spots that you can fall.
Wait till you punch up that list and you don't see yourself anywhere on it, Gay.
Ooh.
You think this last breakdown was bad? Wait till you hear that one.
How about that's the poll?
Me off the list, that just shows me how pathetic you guys are.
Oh! Wow, he's calling us
because
pathetic?
I do contribute. I do a good job.
Mm-hmm. And how did you come up with the self-evaluation that you, as you said in your email, and now have repeated it, I'm doing a damn good job?
He has his own panel.
What is a good job? What focus groups do you have? Oh, okay, that was a great call today. Well done.
He'll stand there and go like this.
Mm-hmm.
Clap for him for every good line.
Yeah, I think you're just going to have to accept the fact that you're no John John.
Oh.
You know what? You sucker.
Come on.
You can't say that, John John. Come on.
And that's how much better he is than me.
Well, he's fired up right now, Gay, because you're suggesting that you need to be higher up on the list than him.
I should be.
Did we drop that? Because he said a lot of stuff there.
If that were true, Gay would have a boyfriend.
Oh, jeez. Stephen, you're making a reference to stuff that nobody out there heard, but obviously it's resonating in your head.
I thought I did the other night.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, where were we?
So which one's the chaser, Stephen or Gay?
Mm-hmm.
I like the tight pants.
Oh, jeez.
Gay's the only one who appreciates Stephen's plums walking around the hallways here.
So.
All right. Anyhow, Gay,
What?
would you like to go to a lightning poll? That was the question.
Yeah, I think you should, because I think I've been doing a lot better lately, and I've been contributing more.
I think the poll should be you're either off the list or you're move up.
Now, yeah, that is something you have to put something at risk here, Gay.
Why do I always have to put something at risk?
If you lose this lightning poll, then at least for the next month, you're off the list.
Gee, what's that going to do? I can't come down anytime I want to anyways. Even though you let every other Tom, Dick, and Harry do it.
Well, Tom, Dick, and Harry.
And you only get excited about Dick. Anyhow, Gay.
And Harry, forgot.
Oh, Harry. I thought he said Harry. Anyhow.
And
Gay.
Tom, too, by the way.
Right. Where are we? Lightning poll. Are you willing to wager? Are you willing to risk your number 17 spot to try to move up? If you win, we'll put you in the top 10 again.
Wow.
Come on, Gay.
Whoa.
I'm willing to go for it. I think I deserve it.
Or you'll be off.
Or you'll be off the list, Gay.
What is that going to do to me? What is that going to do to me other than...
You'll be surprised how empty you feel when you put that
my
list
God,
up.
the emptiness just never ends.
Hey, I'm not the one who was quoted as saying... All right?
If you're mocking the list, why do you want to move up?
He doesn't even realize that if T takes him off the list, he will not be in that big picture montage, and no one will be able to access his website.
No one will be able to access your website through the tmanshow.com, Gay.
Great. Then if I'm off the list, take every photo of me off the site. Everything that has
What
to do
a
with me
threat!
off the
I don't know if I can handle this, Terry. This is too much.
Not the waffle
I have
picture.
to take off every picture of Gay phone operator. Gay.
Well, they're property of
You are obviously using
No,
all.
they're not.
You're obviously using all of your leverage,
Whoa.
and that's too much for anyone.
Well, no, I mean, if you're going to go to that point, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Well, then why don't we just stick with you at number 17, and we'll see where the chips fall when the focus group comes in next time around and decides where the list needs to be reshuffled.
I would suggest sending them a cake and maybe...
Yes. Now, that's a Stephen
Shut
Kilbreth
the
one.
cake.
Oh, jeez. Now, more importantly, will you be at the ham sandwich release party this Thursday morning?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, the focus group is going to be there.
Yep.
I thought you could participate. Big
I'm
participator.
trying to be able to go into work late that day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Big participator. Terry's back with a vengeance.
Doing so good.
Gay.
What?
I'll tell you this. if you don't show up for a fellow dysfunctional family member's release from prison party, then you will not even be talked about amongst the focus group panel members at the next meeting.
Fine.
You better be there, Gay. And you know what? Dump truck guy better take off work, too.
So you're asking me to put my job in
and not only this,
over
that's
over
right.
the release party.
Not only this, you have ample time to ask for a morning off. Dump truck guy and Gay better get up on that microphone after Akon, before or after he performs, and make a speech welcoming their friend, Ham Sandwich, back to the free world. So you better prepare something.
I've already been trying to get the time off.
Well, and what happened?
I tried to get the day off, and I can't. We're too busy.
So get a little cough.
You're too busy? Yeah, don't you feel a sniffle coming on, Gay?
No.
You asked for the day, and they said no.
Yes.
Tell me you have SARS.
Is there like some female thing or gay thing you can
Female thing.
No.
use to get out of work?
No.
I'm PMSing.
Can't you just start a good sexual harassment lawsuit against your mail boss?
No, I don't have a mailbox.
Oh, dude.
That's not believable.
Yeah.
You never pull that off.
Right.
He wouldn't leave me alone.
Kept following me everywhere I went.
And I hated it.
Yes. All those sexual comments I had to deal with.
Yeah.
Gay. There's no reason you've been an employee for so long now. I mean, you're in good standing. If you ask for a couple hours off in the morning, they can't let you have it. You could be at work by 10. You could leave the party early if you had to. Just make a nice greeting for the Ham Sandwich Man, who, I mean, you like the Ham Sandwich Man, don't you?
Yes.
Well, if you don't show up, it's inexcusable.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
Fine. I love how this morning started. Have a good gay day.
Mm-hmm. He's saying it.
Well, didn't you create it by the email, by the way?
He kind of did.
You think?
Can't someone else make the burritos at his job that day?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
I'm not even sure what the man really does.
And now,
I don't want to know.
representing butt rockers worldwide, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between, president of the blue collar workers, even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
Kiss my fat ass!
Dumpy!
I'm not fat, I'm not gay, and you ain't licking my ass!
Oh, well. All right, see, Dumpy, the dream is over. You're awake now. It's okay. Dumpy, you just obviously heard me say that I would like you to make a speech at the Ham Sandwich release party, and that's why I'm sure you're calling in. Will you be in attendance?
Man, I'm working on it hard, man.
Everyone's working on getting the day off, Terry.
Wow.
All these
It's
working
rough, man.
stiffs.
There ain't no trucks out there. Ain't nobody taking my spot, but I still got a week to go, so give me some time.
Well, I like the dump truck guy is trying.
Yes.
Gay phone operator said the same thing. And yet I like the fact that dump truck guy is trying, Terry.
He's not
Move
trying.
him up.
I think we got to move him up the list.
That's
Pass my
right.
sock.
Ham sandwiches like blood. I'd love to be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good attitude.
Him and the Ham Sandwich Man were the final two contestants in Sin City Survivor, Terry.
Yeah.
They bonded like two brothers should.
Yep.
And Dumpy will do everything in his power to get the day off of work to be at the Ham Sandwich release party at the undisclosed location, Terry.
Very good.
You're goddamn right, baby.
Okay.
Have a good gay day.
All right, the fact that dump truck guy's saying that now is a little scary.
The T-Man.
What do they teach you to talk like this in some Panama City sailor want a hump bar? Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Looks like one of the most controversial talk show hosts on TV will keep his sex life out of the courtroom.
Right.
Fox News Channel's Bill O'Reilly settled with his producer who accused him of sexual harassment.
And do you believe this crap, Terry? It's settled already. This is how fast that this big tough guy, Bill O'Reilly, whose quote was, "I'm gonna fight this tooth and nail." They took on the wrong guy when they took on Bill O'Reilly. 2 weeks later, here's your $15 million, settled.
Keep his sex life out of the courtroom. Fox News Channel's Bill O'Reilly settled with his producer who accused him of sexual harassment.
Man.
Both sides agreed to drop all allegations against each other. However, they won't give any details beyond that.
Are you satisfied with what the terms of the settlement? can't say anything else, but I do appreciate everybody.
That's her. I do appreciate everybody. I'm the richest woman in the world.
We're going to go shopping now.
Yes. Now the fact that I had to listen to this old tune beat the Patty Walker on the phone doesn't seem so bad after all.
I'd probably do it too.
Yes. Yes, you'd listen. Anyone would listen to sleazy, crusty, cretin Bill O'Reilly beat the Patty Whacker for 15 million, 20 million. Right. I guarantee you that's what she got.
Probably less.
Because, Terry, they asked for 60 million.
Yes, they did.
Fox said no. Then Fox News, it was reported last week, offered her $4 million. Oh, for false allegations they're offering $4 million? I don't think so. Right. Well, she and her lawyer said no, that's not enough. And a week later they settle? I can guarantee you she got anywhere between $10 and $25 million minimum, Terry.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with you.
Maybe higher.
Yeah.
Maybe higher.
Wouldn't that be something?
And you know why? I'll tell you why. Because there is a tape out there that exists that we're never going to get to hear of this cretin Bill O'Reilly sitting back in his bed with his wife out of town or at the mall, and he's sitting going, does it turn you on when I do this to myself? And we're never going to get to hear it. Why? Because this big pussy Bill O'Reilly, who's such a tough guy, who was going to fight this tooth and nail, paid her off, or got his news channel to pay her off so that embarrassing tape would never surface. That was the deal, and the fact that there's a tape out there that does exist that we're never going to get to hear bothers the hell out of me, Terry.
I know.
I may never get over it. I may never recover. Because this big wuss, Bill O'Reilly, who's such a tough guy, who just a few weeks ago said, they picked on the wrong guy. They took on the wrong guy when they came after me.
Yeah.
Got his little news channel to pay her off.
Are you satisfied with what the terms of the settlement? I can't say anything else, but I do appreciate everybody.
If these are false charges, if there's no evidence, they're not handing her the millions of dollars to settle this case, Terry. They had a tape, I know it, and we're never going to get to hear it. And he sounds like the biggest 55-year-old dweeb in the history of the world on this tape. And that's why she got what she got, and that's why she loves everyone in the world right now.
I can't say anything else, but I do appreciate everybody.
I do appreciate everybody. You never appreciate everybody unless you just made a $17 million deposit into your bank account.
Right.
Or you're really high.
All right.
One of the two.
Yes.
On a personal note, this matter has caused enormous pain, but I had to protect my family, and I did.
Right. Were you protecting your family when you were sitting there with your own producer, telling her all the things you wanted to do to her? Was that protecting your stupid family?
Some of the media hammered me relentlessly because, as you know,
he feels so bad for her. I thought he was such the tough media guy.
Yeah. He proclaimed.
He was such the warrior, Terry. Yeah. He was battered, pillar and post.
Some of the media hammered me relentlessly because, as you know, I'm a huge target as a Fox News. All I can say to you is...
You're a huge target when you're sitting back on tape going with your own producer. And that's what it comes down to, Terry. He did this with his own producer. This is how intelligent this man must be.
Yeah.
He could have done this with any crackpot fan of his, and it wouldn't have been a lawsuit. It's only sexual harassment because he did it with his subordinate. Right. And you can't do that.
She was smart enough to have a tape recorder.
I was smart enough not to call these cute little hot patrollers.
Right.
Even though they're sticking numbers in my pocket left and right.
But everybody else, free game!
Everyone else is free game! Absolutely!
Any hoochie that emails, you're gonna get it.
I mean, Bill O'Reilly didn't do anything that we all haven't done.
Right.
But first of all, we're not 55.
Yes.
We don't have 2 kids. We don't have wives at the time.
We don't claim to be the biggest conservatives in the world.
Right. We don't claim to be the pillar, the absolute carrying the torch for family values. We don't go on our show every day bashing Bill Clinton while at the same time later that night we're, give me some more. That's not who we are.
Give me some more, huh?
Some of the media hammered me relentlessly because, as you know, I'm a huge target, as is Fox News. All I can say to you is please do not believe everything you hear and read.
Right. Well, that's a broad statement that anyone can make. Hey, I could say that too. You know what, out there, ladies and gentlemen, don't believe everything you hear and read.
Right.
All right.
There you go.
So don't believe even my show.
Right. We don't preen ourselves as the last remaining person with morals and values, okay? Yeah. We don't present ourselves in that fashion while then calling our big-breasted producers saying, oh, come on, I know you guys, you and your friends want me. Come on.
Go get a marital aid. Yeah, I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, name it Bill.
Is that why you don't talk to Weeman after the show? Afraid that's how it's going to go.
Yeah. He knows that's his big payday. The day I give in and pinch his ass,
it's over.
He's going to love the world.
So all I can say to you is please do not believe everything you hear and read.
Right, whatever.
This brutal ordeal is now officially over, and I will never speak of it again.
You think?
One silver lining for O'Reilly, his ratings went up 30% since this case went public.
See, that's all the more reason not to settle. He was getting a huge bang for his buck out of this scandal, but he wanted it to go away so bad. Even though his ratings were actually up over it, he could have at least stretched it out through sweeps month.
Right.
But no, he's so embarrassed by what they had on tape. He made sure this thing got settled as quick as possible, because that tape could have come out, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
And now they paid her off. The agreement was that they would never make copies or distribute that tape. We're never going to hear it. We're never going to hear that tape that I guarantee I'll stake everything I have on the fact that that tape exists. Otherwise, why would they settle like this?
Right.
Why?
So quickly, like you said. It was.
Damn shame.
They teased us, damn it.
That's right.
How dare they?
I hate when there's stuff out there that we can't get our hands on, Terry. I hate that.
Like that hot patrol right down the hall?
Yes. What, doesn't he get fan mail enough from his stupid, brainwashed fans in middle America that he could have called one of those trailer park ladies and jerked off while she was on the phone?
You would think.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So he had to mess with his producer, and now he looks like the biggest idiot ever?
I know.
Took on the wrong guy. Or how much do you want me to write this check for?
Right. It looks like they didn't, actually.
Hold on.
Boy, I'd hate to see what the right guy would have paid.
Yeah.
No, he's so generous, he gives $20 million to all his producers, Stephen.
Right.
In lump sums. Of course. This doesn't mean they had anything on him. He's a generous guy.
Sure he
Hopefully he still gets the collar in the settlement.
Biggest was ever. Yeah. You think that'll be... You can try to work that into the agreement? I get to make 2 more calls, though, right? Please, I can't end this cold turkey.
Right.
Yes, Donnie.
What's up, Steve?
Donnie the Midget, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Yes, Donald.
How you doing, Steve?
I tried to pinch his ass there. It was too dim.
You couldn't reach that low?
Yes. What can we do for you, sir?
Well, the reason I'm calling is because I want to come to Hammy's party.
Oh.
There you
Well, you are a dysfunctional family member, Donnie the Midget, and you will be put on the guest list.
Yay.
Well, thank you, T-Man.
Sound good?
Sounds
If there's
good.
a party, Donnie wants to be there.
Oh, man.
If it's a ham sandwich release party with absolute expectations that are unknown, Donnie definitely wants to be there. I mean, you go out to a certain club, you know what to expect. You go out on a certain night, you know who you're hanging out with, you know what to expect. Nobody knows what to expect at the ham sandwich release party.
It's gonna be crazy.
It could be a complete disaster for all I know, Terry.
No.
Or it could be one for the books. Which still could mean it's a complete disaster.
Right.
Donnie,
Good book.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve.
you're in.
Thank you.
Why do you have that I've been up all night sound, or is that just the same way you sound every day?
Probably because I have.
Ooh.
You've been up all night like Ron Shear?
Yes.
What'd you do last night, Donnie?
Partied like a rock star, like always.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I
man.
thought my Rhonda Shearer line was old. Party like a rock star made it even sound like a modern day line. Donnie, what'd you do last night?
Oh, I was everywhere.
14 hours
That means
of sleep.
I have no memory.
Right. I don't even know how I got
Where'd
back in
you
my car.
start the night, Donnie? Let's start there. How did it begin?
It began at the Frontier Room,
All right.
and
What were you putting down there?
Stiff drinks. That's all they make.
What was your drink of choice last night?
well, majority of my drinking choice is Crown and Coke.
All right, so you started with a few Crown and Cokes, and then things start getting blurry, and where'd you go from there?
Long Beaches.
All right, and did you stay at the Frontier Room most of the night, or what?
Yeah, and then went to a house party afterwards.
All right, but let's not forget, don't skip the part where you're face down in the urinal. Who pulls you out?
That wasn't the case.
Mm-hmm. Then you went to a house party?
He goes to so many house parties.
Donnie is your
Always.
midget about town, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he is.
If there is any kind of event going on, you can expect to look down and see Donald the Midget somewhere in the crowd. Donnie, all right, so you're at a house party. Do you hook up at all or no?
Not tonight.
Because Donnie is... Still tonight, Dan.
Okay.
Donnie is not shy. And we have heard many a woman tell us that if Donnie is interested, he will make strong moves.
Oh, yeah.
Bill O'Reilly type advances, Terry.
Oh, boy.
At them. So you're telling me there was no one you were interested in last night?
Not tonight.
Okay, tonight. I'll work with you.
Yeah.
Why were you out for so many hours and there was no one you were remotely interested in tonight?
Just hanging out with some good friends, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Mostly guys or what?
No, we have some ladies with us, of course.
Man. Didn't mean to insinuate anything here. All right, so you're at the house party with a mixed group, and there
were girls there, too, T-Man.
What do you do? What do you do? You just
talk to girls, T-Man.
Actually,
I'm trying to get a visual of what's going on in this house tonight.
No. At the frontier room, I ran into a girl. She was 6'2".
She was 6'2", all right, so that's shorter than you like them, but go ahead. So you invite her back to the house with you?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get the visual.
All right, so you're on her shoulders, and what happens next?
Okay.
Well, what happens? Tell me, did you play Spin the Donnie or what?
Pin the tail on the Donnie?
What'd you do, Donnie? Tell me what happened. I'm trying to live. I didn't go out last night. I'm trying to live through you. Or tonight.
It wasn't much of not much of a crazy night.
All right, well, tell me about how non-crazy it was. You just sat around doing nothing or what? It's still going on. It's got to be...
Yeah.
Drinking, dancing, ladies.
Oh.
All good.
Doesn't sound like a small night.
No.
I want to visualize what happens back in the house. You're at the house party. What are you doing? You're sitting on a couch? Just taking it all in or what?
Actually, I'm probably standing on counters.
You're standing on counters. All right, now I got that visual in my mind. What happens next? Are you kitchen diving?
No kitchen diving.
All right, what do you do then?
I just...
Standing on counters. How many people are at the house?
Probably 5.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, just small party.
Small party.
But a party nonetheless.
How many girls?
About 3.
3 girls, 2 guys.
Yep.
Donnie, you midget, got it over here. All right.
Sure, he was on the counter.
So you're standing on the counter, 3 girls and 1 other guy in the house, and what happens next?
Just like drinking games, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm at home watching Joey. I mean, that's me. Wow. So tell me what goes on.
Well, this is 3 in the morning, obviously. 4 in the morning, Stephen. Well. All right, so you're playing drinking games 4 in the morning, and what happens? That's it? Drinking games, and then everyone pretty much...
It wasn't a very exciting night tonight.
And then everyone goes in their own direction.
Yeah.
Drinking games are over. No one's getting laid. None of the 5 people got any action. Nothing.
No hot midget sex.
Oh, geez. No, wow. It wasn't like the old days of the whiny bathtub lady on a Weeman bathroom floor. Now, Donnie, do you look back on that memory as a good memory?
Yeah, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donnie the Midget, such a dysfunctional family stud.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fred left the room. He came back, and he saw Donnie pounding away on your whiny bathtub lady. No joke.
As only Donnie can do.
As only Donnie can do, and he looks back on that day as is it a top 20 memory of your life or no?
Yes, definitely.
Really?
Wow, a top 20?
Should we assume that's the last time you had sex or no?
No.
No. How many times have you had sex since then, would you say? Ballpark.
I'd say about 10.
10 times. 10 different girls or the same girl?
All girls, T-Man.
Oh, dear. 10 different ladies or no?
Yeah.
You've had 10 different partners since Whiny, which was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It's getting it done.
By the way, Whiny's child is 1 year old now, Donnie.
Oh, goodness.
Probably looked like she was giving birth when they were having sex.
Donnie, we look forward to... It's not an official party without Donnie the Midget there, Terry. It is an official party now. The ham sandwich release party set for Thursday morning, and Donald, your midget, will be there, not only making sure he has his fun, but if people ask for a Donnie the Midget autograph, you'll put your stamp on them, won't you, Donnie?
For sure.
Okay.
Wow.
The answer we were hoping for.
Yep.
Are you going to work now, Donnie?
Nope.
Work.
You are going to work?
No.
Oh, what are you doing now? You coming home from the night?
Going home.
You don't work?
I'm in my driveway right now.
Oh, you don't work today?
I have a flexible schedule.
Ah,
yeah,
that's a good
very
thing.
flexible.
So do I. Very good, Donnie. Sounds like it was a fun time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a good night.
He's Donald, your midget.
All right.
Not my midget, Terry.
No?
Not your midget.
No.
Not Jimmy Fred's midget, even though he's dying to have one. He's our midget. Mm-hmm.
The T-Man.
Ever feel prickly things on the back of your neck? And the tiny hairs on your arm, you know, when they stand up? That's them.
Listening to The T-Man Show on Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Cube 93. The T-Man Show. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Why do I, as a taxpayer, have to fund something I believe is unethical?
A riled-up Mel spoke out on Good Morning America saying he is for adult stem cell research.
Yeah, Terry, did you hear about this? Mel Gibson and Arnold Schwarzenegger are about to have a steel cage match.
Wow.
Yes.
Terminator in the Road Warrior.
Yeah. Should be a sellout.
Mel Gibson was very annoyed when he heard that Arnold Schwarzenegger broke his party line and came out in favor of stem cell research, and he's challenged him to a duel.
Wow.
Why do I, as a taxpayer, have to fund something I believe is unethical?
Oh, okay. By that philosophy, I really feel it's unethical that I have to pay taxes at all in April, so I'm out.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why do I, as a taxpayer, have to fund something I believe is unethical?
A riled-up Mel spoke out on Good Morning America saying he is for adult stem cell research, but has an ethical problem with cells taken from cloned human embryos.
Got it.
If I were sick and I was given the option to use stem cells, I would not accept it.
Dumb cells, stem cells, whatever they call that crap.
To use stem cells, I would not accept it.
Oh,
for your child?
I would find a cure for my child also. I would not.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see his child come down with leukemia and see how fast he runs for any research they may have done.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you say? I'd find a cure?
I think so.
I'd reach for that passion. I'm in touch with Jesus, and we'd find a cure together.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what he said? Oh, I wouldn't look for stem cell to help me out. I'd find a cure.
Right.
My kid has cancer. I'll just find a cure.
Stem cells, I would not accept it.
For your child?
I would find a cure for my child also. I would not accept it. I would not allow them to accept it.
He's the first to say that
he would not allow his own child to accept stem cell research. Well, Dad, I'm 35 now. No!
Right.
I brought you in this world and I'll take you out.
Accept it. I would not allow them to accept it.
He's the first to say that what he really wants to do is to make sure that everybody knows what it is they're voting on, and he feels strongly, and he was strong this morning. Mel's position is opposite that of Brad Pitt, who came out this week in favor of embryonic research, and Michael J. Fox, who appeared on the Today Show.
To merely dismiss it is hugely frustrating to over 100 million people who are affected by a disease or by chronic illness.
Yep.
This is what happens. I get a little wound up, and then it starts kicking in.
Yeah, he's referring to the fact that he was shaking like a leaf up there because of his Parkinson's disease, and he just said that when he gets all worked up about something, he starts really having what look like convulsions up there on the Good Morning America set. Wow. Almost to add more credence to his point there, that this could all be, the reality is we're sitting on the cusp of the next medical breakthrough. Right. Stem cell research is at least interesting enough, and it looks like it's got enough prospects to explore it, put some money towards it. And it's not just one disease, it's like across the board. Leukemia, Parkinson's, cancer for all we know. Mm-hmm. All cures can be found, potentially, through research that is this reason alone, by the way, in my opinion, to vote for John Kerry. Because George Bush refuses to fund even the research for stem cell research, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything starts with controversy. When they first put out the first automobile, people were like, well, what's wrong with the buggy and the whip? Come on. I don't want to drive it around in some machine.
To over 100 million people who are affected by a disease or by chronic illness. This is what happens. I get a little wound up and then it starts kicking in.
Mel even says he spoke to California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger about his stance in favor of stem cell research.
We got to that point. He says, well, I'm very busy now. I'll call you back. I got to make a speech, you know. I'll call you right back. Well, Arnold, I'm still waiting for your call.
He's pissed.
No.
This is what's gotten Mel Gibson all fired up. The fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger has broken with his Republican Party and has said, yes, I am all for stem cell research. Now Mel Gibson wants to fight him. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Mel is the guy that made Jesus famous.
Brought him back.
1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. It is a Fractious Friday.
Whoa.
Last I checked.
A fractious one?
That's right, Terry, don't you know?
Woo.
And that means we will open the phone lines now and start diving through calls on anything that you feel you would like to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. You know that is always the case pretty much on every day, so why not today on this Fractious of all Fridays? 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. In the meantime, Terry, I see a large pile of stuff over on your side of the console, so why don't you share one or two stories with us at this time?
All right.
Yes.
Internet sex searches are down 15% from 1997, according to researchers at the University of Pittsburgh and Penn State
So
University.
from 1997 until now, the difference in searches on sexual topics are down.
Yes, 15%.
Well, what do you think, Terry? 1997, people didn't know where to go to find their porn sites.
Right.
1997, you got your first computer, you had to type in naked lady.
Right.
Big naturals. Now you know where to go to find them.
Right.
Hot moms. Now you know. I don't need to search. I go right to MILF Hunter.
Right. It's under favorites.
No one needs to search the internet anymore to find their favorite porn sites. Plus, there's Kazaa. You just download everything. Of course, searches for porn are down 15%, Terry. If you're trying to make any kind of reference that people's interest in sex on the internet is not what it used to be, you can think again.
Okay.
All right?
Gotcha.
People are looking at more porn today than at any time in the history of this planet.
And that was yesterday.
All right?
Other number one.
Yes. Every second that passes by, people are looking at more porn. Like right now? Okay,
Yeah.
now it's more.
Oh.
And now it's more again.
And now?
Yes.
Last second was a great year.
Oh!
We thought it was going to dip there, but no.
If you can read between the very obvious lines there, in 97, people needed to know where to go.
Yeah.
Now we know where to go, thankfully.
Yeah, with all
Saves us time. We can go right to those big, dark boobies.
Yeah. All the pop-up ads, help too. You have to do is just click on that.
It's just a never-ending path to the promised land. Pop up here, too. Okay, click. Pop up here.
Take it.
Yes.
You pop up everywhere.
Yes. Right after you know.
I'm going to pop a ad in my pants.
The fact that there's only a decline of 15% of people searching for their porn sites, Terry, is the amazing part to me. The fact that people haven't got them all bookmarked by now.
Right. All right, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
We need some new ones. Who's up?
Go under favorites and see all of them.
1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call, and you're on the air. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello there.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
What can we do for you?
I'm calling. I got some advice for gay. This is gay truck driver. Not everybody's a gay phone operator.
I'm sorry, you're a gay truck driver?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's almost an oxymoron, one might conclude, Terry. But no, I'm sure there are gay truck drivers pulling the big horn, driving down the big old interstate here and there. You are a homosexual truck driver, just for clarification, sir. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is.
I wonder if there's any stem cell research to cure this man.
That's one thing frightening about that. Maybe they can try and get rid of the gay gene.
Oh, jeez.
Everything would be boring.
Now, Steven will keep his gay genes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's got too many now to throw away.
Gay phone operator needs to learn how to be fun again. I think that's his problem. I think that's why your focus group kind of probably has ditched him. He's gotten a little too effing uptight.
So as a fan of gay phone operator, or maybe you're saying a former fan of gay phone operator, I don't know if you want to take it that far.
I always thought he was funny. He just forgot to, he's forgetting how to be gay.
Aha!
He's going to lose his gay card.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The happiness in the word gay is no longer a part of the handle, the moniker, the name that he goes around and calls himself. Gay phone operator is not all it was in the past.
Well, T-Man, that's my advice for game. Tell him to be gay again and be fun, but I gotta go. My cell phone's breaking up and I gotta drive.
Okay, mine too. Anyhow, maybe Gay should take that to heart.
Maybe he should.
I think what this gay truck driver was trying to say, Gay a little too whiny, a little too with agendas these days, and not enough fun-loving out of him on a regular basis. Oh, I think I like it better this way. Anyhow. 1-866-663-T-Man. Again, anything you want to talk about is fine. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi, T-Man.
Hello.
I'm calling. I have a couple things to say. For one, my mom died of MS, and if there had been stem cell research, I think that there would have been a way better chance she'd be alive today.
Well, I don't think there's any way over the long haul or even the intermediate term to hold it back. There's too much available. Again, as I said, we are on the cusp of the next humongous medical breakthrough, and you can't stop it no matter how hard you try. It's out there. It's known. It's going to happen. Whether it's pushed back a few years, that may happen, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So obviously I hope that happens for other people. But I just wanted to touch on the Halloween thing. I'm a professional nanny, and I just dropped off the little girl that I cared for at school, and she's dressed up today. And it was so cute, and I feel so bad for all those kids in Puyallup that aren't allowed to dress up.
So the Puyallup situation went to like a school board meeting, didn't it? Didn't I see that? And people were dressed up in the school board meeting, and the administration stuck to their guns. There'll be no Halloween in Puyallup.
Not in these hallways, damn it.
But it doesn't.
It is a modern-day Footloose, isn't it?
It is.
All we need is a catchy song and Kevin Bacon.
Go ahead, Stephen, make one up.
It doesn't just end in Puyallup, because listen, the man that I work for, he's a doctor at Madigan Army Hospital.
Right.
And he forwarded me an email. They're not allowed to dress up as political figures. They're not allowed to wear masks. They're not allowed to dress up as a transjet, like as the other sex.
What are you dressed up as this morning, baby?
I
What's your
dressed up as a nanny.
What's your costume today? A nanny. Oh, it's my favorite.
Don't you love those nannies?
Yes.
It's not in the hospitals. It's everywhere. Everyone is just...
It's Halloween every day with you. So they're missing out. They are being denied something that is seeming like the most innocuous, harmless type fun, Terry, that the world has left. When did Halloween become so controversial?
I don't know.
When did Halloween become such the issue that now has to be stopped in certain areas of our country? It seems so easy.
But I was painting her little face this morning as a cat, and she was so excited.
We were doing that with Jimmy Fred, by the way. He's all ready to go trick-or-treating.
Let's send him around.
Well, I mean, it was so simple. You dressed up the kids. It's all about the kids, Terry. The beaming faces when they get dots put in their bags, when they get sweet tarts, when they get Three Musketeers.
Snickers.
It was all so perfect.
Yes.
And now it's over. The beginning of the end of Halloween because it offended somebody.
They ruined it for everyone.
The last thing that was out there that didn't offend anyone is now no more.
Aww.
Somebody was offended.
Well, the zombies called up. They're pissed, too. People dressing up like them. Really stings. Goblins, also upset.
How dare them. Oh, jeez.
Terry?
Yes.
Maybe like the happy ending? When Kevin Bacon started dancing around as the credits rolled at the end of a nice 1982 movie?
Yeah.
This one will work out for Puyallup as well.
This is for Puyallup.
They were all really good dancers for never having danced.
Yeah, that was surprising.
I know.
With as little practice as they got, they sure had the steps down.
Break dancing, you name it.
Yeah.
We know you have.
Punching your what?
He's what now, Stephen? He's punching the clown. That's fine. Well done, Stephen. Terrific.
Oh,
no
man.
chorus or nothing?
Come on.
Deep background. You're on the air. Hello. Spokane, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to talk about the stem cell research and Mel Gibson.
Right.
Yeah, I think that little bastard, we should all
go against anything that he does, any movies that he makes. I'm making a national plea to make everybody in the world stop watching all of his movies and stop supporting his dumb ass.
Well,
I am a diabetic in Spokane, and the stem cell research has gotta make it. It's gotta go throughout the country. We gotta support it. And this little bastard needs to go.
It's inevitable, sir. Even Mel Gibson, with his passion, is not going to be able to stop what will become obligatory and inevitable. It will be researched at some point in the future, whether it's held back, as I said, a few years. That I cannot say.
It will not be held back.
That is up for debate, and you know what? That could be easily decided on Tuesday night, because if Tuesday night works out for John Kerry, then there will be no wait any longer for research on stem cells. It will happen at the snap of a finger.
So are you with me? Is the American public with me?
Well, are you looking for a big response from all of America right now, sir? Okay.
I don't want diabetes, sir. I'm not with you. Jeez.
Wow.
Stephen, are you with him?
Am I with him? I don't know.
Or you're drowning him out on the chorus there, saying it all. Well, in all fairness, let's put on a woman now who says she's against stem cell research. You're on the air. Good morning, love.
Good morning.
Who's this?
Viviana.
How are you, Viviana?
I'm all right.
Thank you for calling. What can we do for you, love?
I just wanted to say there's too many damn people on this earth. Let the people who have the diseases die.
Let the weak?
Wow.
Let the weak fall by the wayside.
What's that?
Let the weak be exterminated.
It's nature's way of weeding out the sick and the weak.
I don't think that's why
Circle
people
of
are
life.
against it, though.
If stem cell research were to come out as an effective means of saving and extending people's lives, it would just be an overpopulated planet as far as you're concerned.
It already is.
Everywhere she turns, there are people, Terry.
Uh-oh.
She can't take it anymore.
All right.
All right, hey, that's an interesting perspective. I'm sure you're not alone.
Right.
If we are successful in finding means to eliminate leukemia and all the other diseases that I mentioned a few minutes ago, the population would be higher.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's eliminate seatbelts and helmets and everything else that protects us.
No
that's not a
kidding.
good.
You're on the air. Good morning. Hello.
morning.
Yes, who's this?
This is Juanita.
What's your name?
Juanita.
Juanita. What can we do for you, Juanita?
I have two comments. First one, the lady that was just on the air, that's a very mean thing to say. We wouldn't want to wish death on anybody. And the second thing is about Gay and the money that you're talking about giving him.
And about Gay, I hope he dies. Yes, go ahead, Juanita. I'm sorry.
If he loses that weight.
Yes.
Do you have any idea how many sausage McMuffin sandwiches he could buy with that money?
He'll be rolling around in them.
Let him get down to 225 and worry about it then, all right?
Right.
Yeah, that's everyone's dream, is to win the lottery, put the money all in your bed and roll around in it.
Yep.
Gay has the same fantasy about sausage McMuffins.
The T-Man.
Sir, one more outburst, I will strangle you with my microphone wire. You understand me?
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man. He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
He is inside of his final 7 days as an incarcerated man. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, live from the prison. I can't remember which one it is now. He's only been there for a few months. Heavy!
Action.
broadcasting live on the outskirts of Seattle, Washington. And now, for your Friday morning, 2 days before Halloween, use cheap toilet paper. Keep it on a low morning wake-up call.
He's scaring us all.
I say, wow.
Luckily, he's not in Puyallup, Terry.
Whoa, now, whoa, now.
Well, he's actually being too loud. He's being yelled at, Terry.
I know. Keep it down.
To think that he is a few days away from being able to unleash that hammy open with the real vigor that he used to send it off with, Terry, is exciting for us all, isn't it, Terry?
Is,
when he's able to caw again, Terry.
Yep.
Come on.
I
Tell me
know.
you're not getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Have them already.
Hammy.
Whoa, now.
Are you having a Halloween costume contest in Cell Block D right now?
Oh, I'm just ducked off chilling right now.
Mm-hmm. Are the people that you've made friends with there at the holding facility you've been in for the past 4 months, are they going to be sorry to see you go? Are they sorry they can't be a part of the ham sandwich release party? What's the consensus? What's the feeling over there, Hammy?
Well, actually, if I had power to release everyone in this facility, everybody's really ready to come to the showdown.
Well, maybe with some stem cell research, you never know, Hammy. Hammy, it's exciting that you sound like a reformed, you sound like a man who's never going to be sent back. Is that too much of an assumption, or is that what I should be feeling?
That's what you should be feeling.
Yeah. But there was almost a giggle there at the end that said a lot more than the words that were coming out of his mouth.
Gotta catch me first.
It was funny to me.
Now,
I can't believe it.
Hammy, do you expect to be having the time of all times at the release party that is being set up, detail after detail being put together in your honor, Ham Sandwich? We have the buffet all secured.
Ooh,
it's
tasty.
been you can't have that gets Stephen going. You can't have a party, Terry, without food.
Oh, absolutely.
We have obviously drinks set up for the people who are of age, Terry.
Good deal.
And we have to have some kind of buffet for the Ham Sandwich Man release party, right or wrong?
Absolutely, because he's used to the old prison food.
Any requests that you have for the ham sandwich buffet, sir?
That's right.
Okay, we'll make sure to have that.
I think you're forgetting about how much extra food we have to order for Terry. She ordered another, croissant, bacon, egg, and cheese. She's just eating at a record pace.
Yes, well, she's eating those knapsack-sized croissants every day, those sandwiches that she's putting down left and right. And
muffins, too.
Pasty has never been more exhausted and taking care of the Terry-free food needs these days. And I'm sure with a whole smorgasbord in front of her at the ham sandwich release party, we're all in for trouble if we cut her in line. Let's just put it that way.
Watch out.
Lose a hand. Put that biscuit down.
Yeah, can't wait to eat.
She's trying out for next year's Biggest Loser.
I was calling because I want to put some people on that guest list.
Well, Hammy, it's a party in your honor. How can we deny you your request for who should be on the guest list? Is it people that you're currently with right now that are getting out also at the same time you are? Are there people out there that are on the streets that you recall that maybe you've spoken with that you'd like added to the list?
That is correct to the correct house.
Okay, so I guess, again, that'd be both? Or?
Yeah, okay.
And I also got about 13 songs I want to request.
13 songs?
Yes, and that would be, first off, we're going to say Al Green.
Okay, yeah, let's hear all 13 requests.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We'll just set up a ham sandwich jukebox.
Let's see how fast Steven can get to him.
Al Green with Love and Happiness.
Al Green, Love and Happiness.
Don't have it.
The ham sandwich man would like to hear at his release party, all right? Who's DJing the release party when Akon's not on stage? Of course, we all know the big highlight could be, or at least one of them, is when Akon gets on one knee, serenades the free man. That is the ham sandwich man.
Yep.
But while he's not on the stage, I need to know who's DJ. What was that?
DJ Big Mike.
Mm-hmm. All right, good. Good.
Got it.
He'll find Al Green.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
What else, Hammy?
Number 2 would be Chopper Style. I need an independent woman that's working with something.
Okay, now do you need to secure Constance the Bitcher to slow dance with you on that one, or?
Well, we can get down with the breakdown with her, too.
Yeah. Ham Sandwich, from what I hear, Terry, is a slow dancing champion in 16 states in this country, Terry.
Really?
Yes, Terry.
Wow, that's amazing.
You saw Richard Gere in Shall We Dance the other day, you told us. Wait till you see Ham Sandwich and his moves, Terry.
Boy.
Who sings that song, T-Man? I'm trying to put this list together.
All right. You know what? You're the only one.
Bobby Brown.
Oh, Bobby Brown, okay.
It's my prerogative. I do what I want to do.
Uh-oh. I bet I have that one.
Watch out.
Uh-huh.
Did you find his
R. Kelly.
Uh-oh.
My mind is telling me no, but my body is...
Okay, all 14-year-olds, cover your faces on that one.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to hand out ponchos to people in the front row.
Sounds like Hammy's getting a little rebellious on his first day out, Terry, with Bobby Brown, my prerogative.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Mystical, shake it fast, but watch yourself.
You got that one, Raymond? You writing this down?
Yeah, I think he's messing up some of the titles, but...
It's okay if he does.
You get Miss Shelley Hart for this one, because I don't know the name of this this celebrity. Good love, rockin', knockin' boots, all night long.
Oh, that's H-Town?
Yeah. I have it.
Give us a preview, Stephen.
Genuine. What she got in them jeans?
Oh, Hammy's going to be in the mood on Thursday morning. This is what you want to hear, Hammy. This is one of the songs that you want to have at your release party.
There we go.
So you can find this, but you can't find Al Green?
Well, that specific song we don't have.
Petey Pablo, Freak a Leak.
Oh, yeah.
Little John, to the window, to the wall.
Oh, boy.
50 cents. Party like it's my birthday.
You have 1 minute left to talk.
Hurry up. In your whole life? Holy crap.
Just to authenticate that the Ham Sandwich Man is, in fact, calling from prison, ladies and gentlemen. He's got less than 60 seconds left to give his request.
Lil Flip. But you don't hear me, though.
Oh, there he goes.
He's done.
Man, 60 seconds doesn't get you as far as it used to.
They tricked him. What if you turn your car on and you hear that?
T-Man show.
What if you're alone and you hear that?
Oh, wow.
What? Yeah. You have 60 seconds left to talk.
Wait a minute.
And breathe.
You've probably been on...
Because you voted against stem cell research. What's that now?
You've been on some dates where you wanted to play that for her at some point, huh? 60 seconds to talk, that's it. After that, you're done.
You're on the air. Hello. 60 seconds is a lifetime in some of those situations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air. How can we be of service this morning, sir?
Oh, I was just calling in about that one woman that called about regarding the stem cell research and how everyone should die that has the diseases.
Well, she said, hey, let the weak fall by the wayside, basically, yes.
Well, what I just want to figure out what other people's speculations on her views would be if it was her family members.
Of course, things always change. I'm even thinking Mel Gibson's son tomorrow comes down with some terrible disease. He'll be the biggest advocate. I mean, you got Ronald Reagan's son. Ronald Reagan family, last I checked, pretty Republican, yes or no?
Yeah.
All right.
Not
Republicans
wrong,
generally are on the side of no stem cell research. It's not what is about being conservative and all that crap.
Not using live.
Ronald Reagan's own son, who watched his dad deteriorate and watched as his final days, he didn't even recognize who he was, is willing to vote for John Kerry just for the sole reason of stem cell research. I guarantee you it's that reason and that reason alone that he's as big as an advocate for John Kerry as he is. He watched his dad and his mind wither and deteriorate in an ugly fashion. And stem cell research, one of its main effects for the future could be eliminating Alzheimer's disease.
But you also got to think about it. People are it's gonna happen one way or another. It's not like they're gonna just keep it legit. You have to take the standpoint from they're gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be underneath. It's just gonna be a covered over thing.
Underground stem cell research. It's gonna take millions and millions of dollars though to get the proper research done, though, sir. I don't know if things that happen underground.
Well, it's not exactly underground, but people are still gonna.
Those
do
underground
it.
people really don't have the finances.
It gets done.
You're not able to create fetuses in your garage?
I don't know.
Come on.
You're on the air. Hello.
I call this one Johnny.
And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to call in just strictly to talk about the stem cell research subject. We just played it because it was interesting that Mel Gibson and Arnold Schwarzenegger are now at each other's throats.
Can't wait.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in Mel Gibson's eyes is nothing but a mere traitor. You're on the air. Hi.
How are you, T-Man?
Good, sir. What can we do for you?
First of all, I want to state that I enjoy your show, even though I don't agree with you sometimes. But
hey, how can you agree with everything I say? With my bold stance on everything, I can't imagine that everyone doesn't agree with every word that comes out of my mouth. It's a shame. It's wrong.
We're probably going to argue because I don't agree with stem cell research, and this is why. It may create an opportunity for a lot of the illnesses out to be cured, but I also think that people will also use it in the future as a catalyst for defending abortion and defending homosexuality.
What do you mean defending homosexuality?
Well, I mean, if we go down the road, from my perspective, I mean, I could be wrong, but from my perspective, all it is basically going into the embryo and researching things to possibly cloning.
So you think it could bring about the elimination of homosexual individuals? Is that what you're saying? I'm not following.
No, in terms of...
Oh, we'll all be homosexuals.
We're going to eliminate them. They'll have no Broadway shows.
All it takes
All
it takes is one homosexual scientist to get his hand on an embryo.
Right. T-Man, your shirt looks great today.
I'm glad you noticed. Yes, I'm not sure.
Not eliminating, but actually giving defense to the concept. Just like giving defense to the concept of having an abortion. If you have better research, I'm not saying that...
And you're against defending the concept of homosexuals?
I believe so.
Okay, well then we know where you fall on. You're a very conservative point of view, so of course you're going to be against stem cell research, and that's your prerogative to be against it. Then we know who you're voting for. There you go.
Exactly.
Well done.
There you are.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It is pretty much split down party lines, except for Arnold Schwarzenegger, except for what I believe Ron Reagan Jr. would be, if not for this major issue.
Right.
And I love the fact that we are as polarized as ever before on this planet. We are almost on the verge of a civil war between the Republicans and the Democrats leading up to this election. Does it get any better than that? And I think that is not good news for your incumbent president. I think we are 4 days away from a changing of the guard. I think we are 4 days away from firing this president. Whoa. Here's your pink slip. Thanks for the hard work.
If there's civil war, I wouldn't want to be on your side because we have the guns.
We just flee to Canada.
We got the embryos.
The T-Man.
I mean, not many girls in contemporary American society today would give their underwear to help a geek like me.
The T-Man Show. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Maria Shriver was reportedly so excited during Game 5 of the Yankees-Red Sox game, she jumped off of the couch and landed on one of her kids' shoes.
Ow!
Shriver broke her foot, which prevented her from jumping up and down during the World Series.
She broke her foot, Terry. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So the curse of the Red Sox is over, but the curse of the Kennedys lives on.
Yeah, no kidding.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you just have your kid pick up their shoes and put them away? Or have the nanny
Well,
do
Terry,
it.
not everyone runs the Gestapo household that you do.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Not everyone is the evil ruler of the land.
It's not being evil.
Not everyone has the iron fist that you possess, Terry. We should all be so lucky.
Not everybody can tear up a sandwich like you just did. Holy Toledo.
Another one?
Thing. Yeah,
not everyone can eat for 5 the way you continue to do, Terry. What else is on your pile this morning, Terry? I'd hate to have to deny you your hard work. I hate to have it go to waste. What else do you want to share with us this morning, please?
A 23-year-old mom in Billings, Montana is accused of having her 18-month-old daughter smoke pot because the little toddler wasn't eating or sleeping enough.
So when your child is 18 months, you really don't ask them, and then they say okay and do it. You're kind of doing it for them, right? So the child had no choice, obviously. So she forced her 18-month-old may be the best way to phrase it, Terry, to smoke pot, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? Because she wouldn't eat or sleep?
Yeah, she wasn't eating or sleeping enough.
And her remedy was to give her child the munchies?
Took care of that, and then just...
If this isn't screaming out for the fact that we need to have parenting licenses... Then I don't know what will, Terry.
I know.
Okay, we need a license to operate a car.
Mm-hmm.
You need a license to do just about a lot of what seems like menial things as compared to parenting. Why shouldn't you have to take a test before you can have a kid? His mom is putting doobies up to her 18-month-old daughter's mouth.
Say, breathe in.
Or for all you know, she's putting the bong right up to her face. I don't know which is worse. Just the fact when Hotshot told me the story that him and his mom once went drinking together, that freaked me out.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Rita have never gone drinking, never will together in our life. Well, I mean, we've been maybe at a dinner table where we've drank.
Had a glass of wine or something?
But we never actually made an effort.
Oh, my gosh.
It was never a purposeful trip in the vehicle to head out to a bar and go drinking like Hotshot and his mom.
Snuck me in. I was 19. It was great.
My mom and I had on parents' weekends got tore up.
Maybe I was just afraid.
Yes.
Wow. She snuck you in at 19 and you were drinking at the bar with her?
Yep.
Oh, my God, at 19.
Never imagine actually making a meaningful trip with Rita to go out to some drinking establishment for the sole purpose of getting our drink on.
Don't worry, I know the owner.
Maybe it's just because I knew by the end of the night I'd be hitting on her.
That is the scary part. We got to keep that in
Get
mind.
a couple of beers in me, you never know what's going to happen.
It surprises me about Bobby, though. Getting tore up at Wazoo.
Ooh. Yeah, Bobby can really tear one on there.
It doesn't surprise you about Brenda, Stephen?
Well, knowing you,
what was Bobby drinking at the old Wazoo family weekend there, Terry?
Warm beer.
Warm beer?
Warm beer. She's a big beer drinker, and it's got to be warm.
It's got to be warm?
Yeah.
She brings home the 6-packs and she leaves them in the garage?
Yep. Actually, underneath the sink.
That's sick. That's nasty.
Miller beer at that.
Ugh, she won't put it. She won't put it in the fridge because she doesn't like it that way.
No. She claims that that's how she was raised.
Where was she raised?
In Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
That's why it's Miller.
There you go.
And she drinks her beer warm. Yeah, pass me a warm beer. Is there any other way to say it than with that kind of sound to your voice, Terry?
No.
Pass me another one of them warm beers, Terry.
I can sure go for a warm one.
Yeah, so if you ever go visit her and you want to have a nice beer,
let me sit back with a warm one. Come on.
I know. Exactly.
I've been working so hard in the yard. I need a warm one.
Nothing more refreshing than a warm one. Come on.
Jesus.
Do you realize maybe that's a little sick and peculiar?
Hey!
What is she, European?
I agree, no doubt. Growing up, it was like, what are you doing? She never put it in the fridge.
And you actually knew when you were in the car that you were headed to the bar to go drinking with Mom.
Yeah, I was very nervous because I was underage.
But no one looked at you sideways because you were with Mom and she was vouching for you.
She's
and
a regular,
and she knew the bartender. And it was a good fun night for you and Mom, a bonding experience as you played quarters together.
That's right.
You should try it sometime.
People must have known.
Next time Rita's home.
I wonder if stem cell research could cure this.
Yeah.
Well, I was, a little bit big for 19, so I kind of fit in.
But if you were where you grew up, people must have known, right?
Well, it wasn't where I grew up.
Oh.
My mom moved after high school.
Can I tell you how close to the end result of your life being like this?
I didn't drink my god-darn beer. Where is my beer? I'm looking for beer right now, and I can't
This is the
find
product
it for
of a
no
man
reason.
who went drinking with
You know
Mom
what? And the game-
all through his adolescence.
Shut up, T-Man!
Yes, you know I will.
Freaking talking
And
right now.
that's right, you have the conch.
Don't ever listen when I freaking talk.
Okay, don't ever listen when he freaking talks, he said. Yes, that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, the problem is because you're not listening because I'm not freaking talking right now.
John, let me ask you a question. We understand, or at least Jimmy Fred Riemann reported earlier, that the police came to your home earlier this morning. What was what was their need in coming to your home this morning? What were they inquiring about?
They came to my freaking house because they were looking for a goddamn brother who is wanted by the KPD, which stands for Kent Police Department, and every time they came over here, he's never here.
You're telling me your brother is the wanted man in your family?
Yes.
And the police bought the fact that you have a brother and they're out looking for him?
Yeah, they're looking for my brother,
So you're telling me the police left your house, left you alone, and went looking for your brother? That's what you want us to swallow here?
Yeah, they're looking for my brother because he's wanted for unwarranted situations.
Yes.
They came over here like
and they're turning to you for leads?
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry! He has the conch! I forgot, Terry! It's his time to speak!
You're speaking to the conch.
Yes.
Well, the police would go to him. They know all the hard work he did trying to find the groper. So.
Fine job, Stephen. Thank you.
Now, John, we have been able to secure you a spot on the Victoria Clipper to get a flu shot sometime next week. Would you like to go? Live on the air?
Let me release my number from an undisclosed location, okay?
The old ladies are requesting your presence on the Victoria Clipper to go get a flu shot.
I got you shot up with the... Never mind.
Okay. I was going to give you your time to talk because you have the conch, John, but you couldn't finish the thought. Anyhow...
I saved my thoughts for the darn it.
Okay, there's another one left hanging in the balance.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to remain clean on the T-Man show.
Yeah, you're doing a good job of it.
I love the T-Man. The T-Man has no better. Everything that he says is nothing but a true shut-in.
Okay, if this isn't the reason for stem cell research, Terry, I don't know what is.
He's the poster child for it. Okay.
Clone his brain and don't make any more.
Okay. John.
Wait until I get locked up with the freaking Jimmy Fred women.
Oh, well.
We'll see how far that lockup goes.
Okay, now, John, how do you plan on spending what should be a very exciting pre-election weekend for you? What are you going to do?
Well, I actually went out this morning and I knocked on several doors asking people what they think about John Kerry, President Bush, and then some, but no. Did Jimmy Fred Wheaton actually throw down the audio on it?
We have audio?
Wait, you have audio? Wait a minute. You have audio of you going door to door and asking people what their thoughts on the election are?
Yeah, approximately 3 hours ago.
Hey, Fred, are you aware of this? That he gave you audio of him going door to door asking people? Now, I would not have sent him door to door, but since he's already done it, Terry.
And he got audio.
He sent me like 1 5-minute cut of him talking on one of the chat lines or something like that. John, you can hear you clicking over.
You know, like I said the other night.
So the fact that it's not authentic that he didn't go door to door is where you draw the line. That
he knocks on his own door and then talks to like his friend Kevin or his mother.
It takes more.
Hey, Jimmy, you know what, Jimmy Fred Wheaton? You need to stick your freaking finger ass right up your freaking ass.
Oh, well.
Because when I went out there, I asked a couple people as I knocked on the door. I said, Jimmy Fred Wheaton.
Yes.
Who? What? Oh, this is me actually going out to my neighbor's house asking you.
Yeah.
I said, who would you vote for in the John Kerry? Oh, Jimmy, shut up, man.
John,
asking.
He's saying your audio tape and your roving reporter skills are not authentic because you're not fooling anyone. You got to get up earlier in the morning to fool a Raymond, and you just knocked on your own door and then talked on the chat line. Is that what you did, John?
No, women need to fool on penis.
Oh, jeez. Wow. You think there's something with your own penis there, Jimmy Fred?
Just touched it for you, Jimmy.
Okay, that's nice.
Jimmy, will you guys let me talk to him once?
Okay, you talk to him. Fine. You guys have a little love affair again off the air, and that'll be great.
They definitely love each other.
You know, John makes a great point in letting him have the floor and saying what's on his mind, Terry. This is enlightening to us all.
How many times did he just leave it hanging there?
And I can't believe that we didn't think on our own to make him the political roving reporter for the radio program. Wow. His research that he has accumulated, Terry, going door to door on the chat line, has so many people just more clear on what's going to happen Tuesday than ever before, Terry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was our oversight.
People like that voting for Kerry, that's keeping Stephen up late at night.
I hope John Kerry wins by 1 vote. Stephen will never recover.
No.
The T-Man.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
The T-Man. 1-866-663 T-Man.
How long has this magazine been in the studio?
About a week, maybe.
Man. I just started thumbing through what I believe is the newest Maxim. This is November's edition. Is there a December out right now?
I'm sure it's probably out there soon.
Well, this is November's. I don't know if there's a December out there, but they have in this magazine the sexiest college co-eds, as they call them, Terry. And I'll tell you right now, they picked the top 7 women that they found on college campuses, and I'm rather impressed, and I'm not an easy guy to impress.
True.
If I went from college to college across this nation, I could do better. But I'm not saying by much. They did a fine, fine job here, Terrence.
Good.
Well, I say we try.
Uh-oh. Road trip.
Start the car!
Holiday road.
See you at the old Pierce Community College later on. Lots of hot girls at community college.
Aaron. There's only 7, Terry, but all 7.
Only 7?
Get it done.
Good.
Get it done.
Does it say what colleges they're from?
Yes,
like
I'm sure that's very important to you, Terry. Man.
The College of Hard Knocks.
Hestia. This girl's name is Hestia, Terry. One of my favorites here, yes.
Really?
From Myra Costa College. You ever heard of that joint?
No.
Let's see. Her type. Self-confident, intellectual guys. Let's see here. Anatomically correct. I think my rear is too big, but guys seem to like it. Question. Ever made out with a girl? Well, I don't have a problem with it. I grew up in Germany. Yes. Our little crowd friend here. Yes. Guilty conscience. I made out with a guy's friend right in front of him, so he'd stop bugging me. The guy was crushed.
Oh, she's a heartbreaker.
How to meet her. Don't use a pickup line. Just start a conversation and stay interested in it. I'm out. Sex secret. Me and my ex-boyfriend once did it while we were driving.
Wow.
Yeah!
Liar. I still don't get that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Very hot black woman, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Now I understand what you've been talking about all those years. I'm not going back.
Yeah, right.
Her type. I like cocky guys.
What's her name?
Her name is Carmen.
Carmen.
And she's Electra. Oh. She's from Hampton College. Hampton University. Her type? I like cocky guys and pretty boys.
Well.
That's me.
Steven's already thinking he's in.
She must be into white guys, because I've never heard... Have you heard black guys referred to as pretty boys before? Usually pretty boys is a white guy term.
Yeah, usually.
She likes white guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Underwear that she chooses. Boy shorts and a lacy top.
Hey.
Oh, she definitely likes white guys there.
Those boy shorts are really making a big...
Special friend, quote, I have a leopard print vibrator.
Oh.
She must be into white guys there. Yeah.
It's named O'Reilly.
Strangest request. Quote, one time a guy asked me to pee on him. Am I R. Kelly? I responded.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's definitely white guy stuff there.
First time. I was young, and we did it in a closet. It was the worst.
A closet?
Come on. Are they just saying stuff that's going to get people interested?
Excited?
The first time she ever had sex, she did it in a little closet with gay phone operator hiding out 10 years ago.
Girls probably don't even know what they wrote for him.
Her favorite move. I always approach guys. If a guy comes up to me, I won't talk to him.
Oh, wow. The aggressor that she is.
She's definitely into white guys, Terry. Sex secret. Oh, this is your type, Hotshot.
Oh, big as a bus?
I don't like kissing people. You never know where their mouths have been.
That's right. We're a match made in heaven.
Yeah. Their penises, I have no problem.
Right.
As long as we do it in a closet where I can't see it.
Mouths are disgusting.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
It amazes me you don't like kissing.
But these women they selected, I gotta be honest, I'm impressed.
Oh, good.
You're telling me these women are on college campuses?
Yeah. So they say. In Hampton, right?
Any from a college you've heard of?
Whitney goes to Yale?
Oh.
Wow. There's one.
Yes.
From the Deja Vu School of Academics?
She's 5'11" and a half, is Whitney. And so her guys that she's interested in have to be tall.
Well, women, you're out.
Her favorite underwear, boy cut underwear. Every woman wants to wear boys' underwear these days, and we're not fighting it. It's doing something for us guys, and we don't know why. Ever made out with a girl? They asked Whitney from Yale, and her answer, yes, but merely to entertain the guys.
Oh.
Not for her own pleasure, but for his pleasure.
Sure.
I need some time, Terry.
Obviously you do.
All right, let me go back to the phones. I'll read this later. 1-866-663-T-Man. Steven, you didn't get enough. Whoa. Jeez. Aaron from Florida State.
Really? Oh. What does Aaron have to say?
Her type in a guy?
Yeah.
Humor, humor, humor.
You're in.
I love that, Terry. They always say that.
Yeah, they don't mean it.
And then when you
doesn't mean they'll have sex with you, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that.
I like you just as a friend.
Just make me laugh.
He needs to be hot and funny.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle. Have sex with a pretty boy.
Favorite position, lying on my stomach. That's the way I like it. Lying. Have this girl lying on her stomach. Florida State.
Yeah.
Down south.
Oh, Southern girl.
Yes. How to meet her. I'm really shy. I wish people would just come up and talk to me.
Not so fast. I can't write that fast.
Meanwhile, she's sitting here with a blow pop in her mouth. Look at this.
Yeah, that's really shy.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's the first thing I think of when I see her.
Oh, just tell Terry has this underlying bitterness towards these ladies. First off, they went to college. Second of all,
they made Maxim magazine.
they're just way hot, Terry. Now, you've held your own all your life, but have you ever been this hot?
No, and will never be.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Supposed to fight it. You're on the air. Hello.
Come to grips with it.
Yeah.
Hello.
I have to accept it.
Hello?
Sometime.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I'm looking at that magazine too right now. Checking it out.
Yes.
Look at page 142 and 143.
Is this the latest one? Is there a December out yet or no?
Those girls are much hotter.
Oh, Meet Your Neighbors?
Huh?
You're on Meet Your Neighbors, huh?
I can't hear you.
You're on the Meet Your Neighbors section.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Those girls are hot, bro. But my neighbors don't look like that.
You mean you don't have a neighbor?
I wish they did, but boy, they don't.
You don't have a neighbor like Ursula? It's the first Ursula I've ever seen in my life, Terry. That's pretty hot.
Really?
I'm thinking Martina.
That's your favorite, Martina?
Yeah,
she's pretty nice, dude. Tucson, Arizona. Let's take a road trip.
Hey, nice and warm down there.
Well done. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, hi. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Good. What can we do for you today?
I was just curious if you guys are still offering that date with Tasty Dave.
Oh,
If you found somebody or not.
What's that now?
More like Federico, yeah.
You heard us yesterday mention that this will be the first event that Pasty Dave will actually be there live and in color. I keep saying that. He's Pasty.
I did hear that.
And you are, well, you're the kind of sound that I see Pasty needing to be with.
Yeah.
Cute, bubbly, not over the top, Terry, as far as scaring him away like a scared little bunny at the little ham sandwich release party. I don't want him running for the parking lot.
Right.
What do you do?
What do you bring to the table aside from my analysis of you?
Well, I'm a very beautiful girl, and I'm sick of dating the same guys all the time. I need something different. So.
Are you my neighbor?
I'm not your neighbor.
I'm trying to meet my neighbors here.
Won't you be my neighbor?
On page 142, 143. I'm taking off my shoes. I'm putting on my sneakers.
And then the sweater. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got to tell you this. I mean, now I'm looking over at the pile of emails that we've gotten of other women that want to be the Pasty David date at the old ham sandwich release party, and there's some very interesting ladies that write here. What makes you more interesting than them?
Well, can I send you my picture?
Never. I won't stand
I don't want
for
to say like I'm planning on taking his virginity or anything, but
dang.
I wouldn't be opposed to the offer.
Oh, well, that's nice. Of course. Now, if she'd be lying if she said right now on the phone that she's going to do that. Terry, you know what? This sounds like a good candidate.
She does.
What's
She
your
really,
name?
really does.
You're not this Cammie whose email I'm reading right now. Did he send in an email or no?
No, I haven't.
She's just calling in.
Well,
I'm
let's...
on my way to work right now. I can send you one when I get there.
I bet you can. All right, let me just read this and see if there's any reason why I should read any more. This woman sounds like a good pay. Steve is even back there going, yeah, it's over, it's over. Call it off. I'm with her.
What?
I'm reading another email here, if you don't mind. I'm writing to express an interest in being a date for the party with Pasty Dave. You seem like a fun... Yeah, it's boring.
Mogul Megan.
My big concern, though, is you're not going to just get to the party and then ditch Pasty, are you?
What was that?
You're not going to go to the party and then once you get in, ditch the Pasty one, are you?
Oh, no. Hell no. I want to show him a good time.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what is your... Well, I even got the... What is your definition? A lot of people say a nice little line to sum it all up like that, but what does that mean, that you want to show them a good time? Please elaborate, if you will.
I was listening to him talk about that date he had gone on from the girl that went into the studio.
Yeah.
And I just think that he's like... I don't know, maybe he's nervous to lose his virginity, but I think he's dating these boring-ass girls, and I'm a fun girl.
And what will you and him be doing at the ham sandwich release party? Let's say the party's in full swing, you and him are at the punch bowl. What do you do next?
Well, I'd, hopefully give him a couple drinks and maybe talk to him, get to know him a little bit better. I haven't really heard him that much on the air, but...
Terry, I don't think we need to look any further.
I don't think so. She sounds great.
What is your name?
Carolyn.
Carolyn, you're invited to the ham sandwich release party as the exclusive date of Pasty David Arthur.
Wow.
All right?
That's awesome.
Hang on the line. That means you have to come alone. You're the only one who can't bring a guest. Your guest will be waiting for you there. That's okay with you?
He'll take you by the hand at the door.
Hang on the line. Ditch him in the first 10 minutes.
Right.
Come on.
Once again, Pasty's blushing and skin tone looks normal.
Oh, jeez. Finally, a look at what Pasty Dave would look like as a normal person.
You're T-Man. My God. You're completely pussy whipped.
Cube 93. Hey, what's up? It's Karen Wild from the Cube 93 New Music Department.
What? Check this out, right?
And you know we always want to bring you the newest, hottest...
I didn't even mention all week, Terry, that this weekend, your big fantasy football matchup, my first place team
and
goes
what's
up
your record
against
again?
5 wins and 2 losses, Terry.
Oh, there you go.
Goes up against Jimmy Fred's team.
Ooh. A colossal
If I lose, I won't be here on Monday. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, really? That devastating of a loss?
I'll have to take it like a man.
Oh, boy.
Take the whole week off.
Well, I think you guys, obese baristas, with a record of what now?
4-3.
Terry didn't even know. She had to look around.
I had to look at Dave.
The team that she is a financial backer of. She has no idea. You play the Amish discotheque.
Oh. Coming off a fresh beating from Team Hotshot.
Wow.
They're limping right now. You can take them.
We'll take them down even further.
Now, more important to me,
yes.
I don't know if I've mentioned this either, the Steve Titbull Elimination League, Steven, you know that?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah,
By the way, he put on the big announcement that he's doing a baseball elimination league coming up in 2005. I guess this guy's raking it in so much all over the country from all the entry fees he gets for elimination football leagues that he does.
Right.
That he's doing a baseball league. I don't even know how he's going to do it. But anyway, it started with 2,100 teams. I am one of 135 teams remaining to.
Wow, that's great.
Go ahead,
Now, of course, I was one of 13 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And got swindled.
And you suckered into it again.
Yeah,
so that's
you
the
did.
thing.
But aren't you dying to know who I picked for my Elimination League this week, Terry? Aren't you living with the moment that is this big $210,000 cash prize at the end of the day?
The Seahawks.
Well, yeah, Terry, everyone puts in $110. He takes a $10 entry fee off the top, and he gets rich, and there's $100 for everybody in the pool. There were 2,100 people who started. There's 135 people left.
Wow.
Allegedly.
There's 130. Well, he posts everyone's pick.
Well, no, I mean that, but the money is a legend.
You'll
I'm
get
gonna.
to see it, check.
I'll tell a whole deeper story. Anyway, I'm still a believer.
Oh, obviously you are, because you're in it.
And I'm still alive.
Yes.
Jimmy Fred was in the league. Out.
Gone?
Hot shot in the league. Were you in the league?
No.
Oh. Anyway.
Well, I'm at the edge of my seat to find out who you picked.
All right. Well, you can't take the same team twice, you know.
Yes, I know.
Right. Patriots. Yeah. That would be an easy little game of yours.
I was in a smaller league where I thought I'd actually get paid, but got eliminated in that.
All right, so you want to hear a quote, by the way, from the commissioner of the Elimination League, Steve Titball?
Yes.
Here's what he sounds like, Terry.
Hi, Barry. This is Steve Titball. Say, how are you doing today?
Very good businessman, Terry.
Hey, he's rich,
How do you not fork over all your income to that guy?
Are you not going to join his baseball elimination league?
I'm going to take a pass. I'm eliminating baseball for my life. That's the league I'm in.
Hi, Barry. This is Steve Titball. Say, how are you doing today? I dreamed of running with wolves.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
On a cold December night.
Right.
I got out for a run. The moon was out.
That's nice.
I hear the wolves running with me.
Yes.
Breathing heavily with exhaustion. My phone number is 3.
Yes. He went on to become one of the most successful businessmen in the history of the world, Terry.
Why not? Here's $110.
Doing nothing, sitting back and just raking in the cash while getting all these people involved in an elimination football league. All right, maybe that's not the Steve Titball. But anyway, you understand the point, don't you?
I do.
How do you do a baseball one? You have to make a pick every day?
I guess so. I have taken, they can get people to just keep entering every month. I have taken the Minnesota Vikings this week. Now that I said that on the air, I'm guaranteed to lose. They're playing the New York Giants. I didn't have many options. Not taking the Seahawks. I already took them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Randy Moss playing?
Is he iffy?
Questionable.
Wow.
And my status for Monday on this show, if I lose to the Baristas, questionable.
Not us.
Or I lose to, Jimmy Fred. Good luck to you, Baristas, against the Amish discotheque. It should be an exciting weekend. Will the University of Washington cover a point spread? The only team in Division I football in the entire college football landscape not to cover a point spread all year long. And as far as the Breeders' Cup this weekend is concerned,
I was going to ask you about that.
may the horse be with you.
The T-Man. Oh, no more Yankee, my wanky. The donga need food.